Hey, this is Allison.
And this is Nina.
And this is Chaotic Good, your anything but neutral reality TV podcast.
And today we are going to be talking about the new season of Traitors US Season 4. We're going to be talking about Episode 1, Episode 2, and Episode 3. Because somehow the Peacock gods have decided to bless us or curse us with 3 episodes of Traitors.
3 episodes of Traitors.
In one night.
On
a Thursday night, on a weeknight, a work night, a school night.
I know we usually have a watch party with our friends. We do watch parties for Survivor. Mm-hmm. We do watch parties for Traitors. And I had to be like, guys, I know it's at 9 p.m. and it's 3 episodes.
And it's 3 episodes. And oh yeah, like you were making the place obviously like so comfy. It's like, no, just come to my place. Easy, simple. Yeah. I brought snacks. I was also like trying to keep people in there. Yeah. Like, look, I brought so much food. There's stuff to drink. Like, no, stay. Comfortable. It's fine. Like, don't look at the time. Don't look at the time.
We definitely ended the night, the 2 of us.
Yeah. And even then, we still couldn't finish all the episodes.
I felt like my eyelids drooping, but a lot of people that aren't podcasters probably are like binging the show like maybe this weekend or something like that, getting totally caught up.
Yes.
So
which is lovely.
So thank you so much for joining us as we recap Traitors. We usually do a little chance of like catching up, but we're not going to do that today because we have 3 episodes to recap.
We have 3 episodes, y'all.
But we did just do a really fun little like silly like bonus video because if you're familiar with our podcast studio setup,
yes.
We have these American Girl dolls with us,
behind us
and we just got them changed out of their Christmas outfits and into their like kind of like classic American Girl doll outfits. LOL, I know.
Yeah. Just blending 2 of our favorite things.
Yes.
Change, little doll clothes and reality TV where people backstab each other.
So like if you are in that Venn diagram, like please message us.
Please. We are out here. We're like message in a bottle. Like we know there's people out there that like get it and just come on over. The water's fine.
Yeah, we also added a cool lava lamp to our studio. So if you are watching us on YouTube, you get to like see the lava lamp like fully wake up over our recap. So as you may know, we are going to be recapping all 3 episodes. So beyond this point, guys, spoilers.
Truly, we're not joking. We are talking spoilers like
immediately.
3, 2, 1, like.
So if you want to watch the episodes without spoilers, please pause the podcast, go watch, and then come back. So
yes, we've given you fair warning. Okay.
Okay.
Unlike these episodes, which don't give you any warning about what's about to happen.
No. So over this 3 episode streak, we lost 4.
Yes, we did.
We lost 4 players
already,
and it was so sad to see these players go because we also did profiles.
Yes, we did
on all these players. So if
we spent so much time researching, filming.
Yes.
Yeah, Allison like editing these videos and making putting a fun intro and sound and everything, and it's like 4 people are gone.
4 people are gone.
So
if you're like, wait, they're gone, I don't even know who they were, like check out those videos, they're really fun. But I thought we'd start
with our first banishment because it started.
I do first.
Oh, you go first.
Yep.
You're right.
I go first.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Yes. So our first one is Ian Terry. So Ian Terry got.
Before we could ever really like see him do his thing.
I know. He got killed. Mm-hmm. He got killed by those traitors that hate gamers.
Yes. They are. Yeah. I feel like in past seasons it was all, or at least the way it was talked about, it was like they're always coming for the housewives. They're coming for the housewives. It's like, well, this season they're
coming for the gamers.
Watch out.
So Ian Terry played on Big Brother. He was a winner of Big Brother and then played on All Stars, and I was so excited to see him play because he started out when he was like one of the youngest winners of Big Brother, kind of had an underdog story. So now I was like, ooh, I want to see him like grown, lived a whole life since then, and see like what he would bring to the table. Unfortunately, he got killed. So as Alan Cumming does, he is banished.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
And then now it's my turn. Okay.
Yes.
Again, well, there have been so many murders, so many
banishments
that I'm like trying to keep it all together. So, but yes, our next our next fallen soldier, if you will, is Portia Williams she's a Real Housewife of Atlanta. And I also didn't know much about her. Allison did a whole video on her, and the video really like won me over. I was so excited. She seems like such a fun, like bubbly personality.
She
and we definitely like saw that.
And she was banished, and she was a victim of her Portia-isms.
Yes.
And the thing is, Candace even said at the round table, guys, Portia does this. She says silly things because she kept being like, oh, there are 4 traitors. Oh, I killed Ian. Oh, this happened. And also,
and people took it so seriously.
And Portia isn't a very confrontational person, so she kind of just apologized and said she misspoke instead of being like, I am not fighting a traitor.
Yeah, because she's a sweetheart. She's not a fighter.
She's a fighter.
Lover.
She's a lover.
She's a lover. But unfortunately, that does mean that our beautiful, wonderful Portia is gone. So, off you go.
Okay, so next up, this one was very hard for me.
Oh my gosh.
Because actually my favorite profile that I did but before the season started was on Rob Sesternino, incredible podcaster, former Survivor player. All the views and comments that we got on that video, thank you so much. It means so much.
We were so excited. We're just like another podcaster.
Like, I know.
Right, one of us on Traitors.
Literally, he was the one I was rooting for, and I really was like, okay, he doesn't have to be a traitor. He's got to be the super traitor.
Exactly.
And then when he wasn't the super traitor, I was like, no. So Rob.
Yeah.
Sesternino our podfather got murdered in plain sight.
And I think
he sniffed it. He called it. He was suspicious. He saw that conga line, and the conga line of death.
Yeah.
And he knew something was up, but it still couldn't save him. A chess game between the Elisa Rinna and the other Rob is what sealed his fate. Yeah. And he is another gamer that got and it also, it's like, I think it's gamer and it's like a cool normal guy.
Yes. Just like cool normal chill guy.
I think
who was like good with everybody as far as we can tell.
Exactly.
Like chatted with everybody. Was excited to talk about like traitors and faithfuls and strategize. Like
had really good reads.
Yeah, like he had so many good ideas. I was really so excited to see like what he would do with this game and how do you like mold it like clay. Like,
I will say the little bit of time that he was on the show, and the thing is like, if it wasn't 3 episodes in one night, we would have gotten like 2 full episodes, 2 full weeks with him, but we just get 1 week with him. Bet you, Rob, we're gonna recap our asses off and do your time on Traitors justice. But unfortunately, you have been killed, so you're dead.
I know. Oh, pour one out for our podcast homie.
And then finally
we get our
mama
Kels, Donna Kelsey is banished. And not only is she banished, she is banished in the most like splendiferous way, because our Donna is the super traitor. Y'all. So this is new this season, and we're gonna get all into it during our recap. We'll get into it, but she was a super traitor, so the traitors didn't know who she was. We didn't know who she was. We just thought she was Mama Kelsey, and a little nervous, and a little maybe uncomfortable for being on this big show with all. She said she was fangirling, and she just felt like she was kind of alone, and it turned out she was truly alone. As the super traitor. Yes. And so actually her hands are dirty. So dirty.
She killed our Rob. She was part of killing our Rob, part of killing our Ian Terry, because she said she didn't want to see these, players that could play under the radar strategic game. And she's like, these are the people I'm putting up for murder. But then the castle found her out.
They sniffed her out.
Yeah.
And it was very fun. I gotta say, it was fun to like get a traitor so early.
Yes, like in the first night, in the premiere night.
Obviously, like it galvanizes the faithfuls. It's fun to watch. Donna was a very good sport.
Yes.
I also love a good sport. I can't stand people just being so, I guess it is mostly faithfuls that do get so upset about being banished. I'm just like, It's a game. It's a game. And also she's going back to hanging out with Taylor Swift. So she's like happy and she's seeing like she's going back to her boys.
She said happy tears.
Yeah.
On her exit. So
happy tears.
However, that does mean that
she is gone.
That you are dead.
Mama Kelsey, off you go.
Okay, y'all. So that is our murders and banishments of night 1 for us watching Traitors.
Yes.
So now we're going to get into some of the big questions, big topics of all 3 episodes. We're going to be covering all 3 with these big ideas, big themes, and then we're going to do a general recap. So let me open up this good old laptop and we can get started.
Well, one of our first big thoughts that we really wanted to discuss with y'all is who are we loving? These first 3 episodes, like who are we like excited to see just like right off the bat?
So who are we loving? Of course, I'm just gonna always be shouting out Rob Cesternino just because I like so glad he got on the show after like being so in the mix with reality TV for so long. But beyond Rob C, I really have been loving Colton.
Colton is out here.
A bachelor traitor hunter.
Yes.
And he's like
not playing around.
And he's reprising but I feel like, is it becoming like the classic bachelor role?
To be like the
like
traitor hunter.
Kind of like the most faithful, like the faithful leader, because that was Peter from a couple seasons ago. Because because Colton was the one who really like got Donna out, and now he's like, okay, come on. Let's go. I'm ready for the next one. Ready for the next one. Yeah. And he is mouthing Tiffany's name.
Yes,
for maybe next time. And that was actually my next person on my list is Tiffany.
Yeah.
So I'm really loving Tiffany because the gamers are under attack, but she's still in the castle. So Tiffany, I am rooting for you. And she started
you in danger, girl. Be careful.
She started dropping into her strategy a few times in these episodes, which was so fun. Because I love when like her voice goes low and she starts counting. She's like whispering to people and like locking eyes in is like 1, 2, 3.
I'm mesmerized.
I am hypnotized.
When she does
she is trying to like corral people, like get into their minds, because a lot of these people are coming from different franchises and different networks, and they're being a little bit silly. And she's like,
to say the least,
she's like, silly time's over. We need to like we need to focus. Michael,
hi, look at me over here.
Sit down.
Look over here.
So I think now, because there are like less like gamers in the castle, less of a threat. Also, I'm just really excited to see her. And then I have 2 more, and then I'm gonna let you go.
Okay, go right ahead. I also have like 4 people. So
okay, awesome. I also have Candace on my list.
Yes.
During our profiles and me like researching her role on Real Housewives of Potomac, I was like, I want her to be a traitor. So I definitely like she was in my top traitor list, and like her just saying America's mom might need to die.
Yes, that is traitor material right there.
She is holding nothing back. She goes 100%, and I think she's like a fun mix of traitor in that she's like lethal, but she's also like she has an open mouth, open spirit. Like she's just kind of like throwing things at the wall, and she's not trying to like necessarily like slither through the game. Like she's trying to like march her way through the game, which is really fun.
So fun.
And then I've got to shout out Ron Funches, our comedian, because there were so many like Google worthy moments with him this episode.
Yes.
Like him saying, I thought I had the evidence, but instead I sent a beautiful woman home. Belly laughs. So good, so funny. He definitely like sent Portia to her like very early death, but he like was very confused by her Portia-isms. So but I like his like little tracksuits, his cozy sweaters,
his smile,
his laugh. I'm just really loving him.
I'm really liking him too, and he's also one that I'm a little afraid of at the end of episode 3, which again we will get into. But I'm a little afraid.
So who are you loving, Nina?
Of course, I'm loving Maura.
Yes.
Of course, I'm loving Maura. I did her video for when we were doing our deep dives on each contestant, and because I didn't know Maura aside from the Love Island after show After Sun, which she hosts. And so that's all I knew her from. I knew that she was in Love Island UK, but that was really the extent of it. And so while I was doing my research and watching interviews with her and clips of her on Love Island UK in her season, I was like, oh, I get it. I get why she's like everywhere.
I want her to be recruited.
I want her to get recruited
by Rob so bad.
Well, because she was also one of the
think
people
she
out
needs
here,
to
like,
be
I want to
recruited.
be a traitor. I can't. I was gonna try and do her accent. I can't. She is. We've talked about this. She just looks like an AI created like woman. She is just so flawless and gorgeous. But when she opens her mouth, she sounds like a leprechaun.
Yes, it's like she literally just all around like total package.
Total package, and she is so funny, so charming. I'm just having great outfits.
Great outfits.
Great outfits. So I'm just having a lot of fun time just like watching her, and I'm definitely gonna dive into like her season of Love Island UK. But anyway, I'm also loving Monet Exchange.
Yes.
Monet, like I said, I also did her video, and I'm just she's doing what I thought, which is just like getting along with everybody.
Doing
like,
so well on the challenges.
So well on the challenges. Also gorgeous.
Yes.
Also with like in drag and out of drag.
Yes.
Out of drag, Monet is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And it just like
cut
so
to the golds.
I know. Oh my god, those cheekbones, those like freckles, cute little freckles. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm loving it. And just I just love seeing a faithful or whatever, just like a contestant, just like talking to everybody, like shaking things up a little bit, just like moving
she
around
seems
the house.
really comfortable in the castle.
Very
at home.
Very, yes. I was also excited to meet Jam Jam. My
yes.
Puerto Rican brother, my brother out there. I was excited to, because this was also my first time like really meeting him. I had not seen his season of Survivor. But obviously heard a lot and been loving his outfits.
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to write down, we're maybe going to talk about fashion a little bit more later. And when I was thinking about the boring straight men in this show, even our wonderful Rob C, like they dress so boring. I mean, there's just really nothing to talk about there, so it's fun to see. Well, I mean, it's a gay. I mean, it's a queer man.
Well,
but
I
fashion
think
is
you
so
know,
fun.
I think part of, and we're gonna get into this, but my thinking is for future gamers, future CBS gamers that want to get on Traitors and do well. I'm almost thinking like if you're like just a normal guy but you're like great on TV and like have some great strategy ideas, like you need to like dress like a literal clown.
You do.
Like, I mean, like literally clown makeup, clown outfit, clown shoes. Like you need to like add some like bombastic, silly, quirky WTF energy to throw people off.
Exactly.
Because I think if you're like a normie going on the show and then they're like, these people that don't know you because they haven't watched these games or these shows, they're like, how did this like really normal nice guy get on the show? Exactly. Oh, I bet behind our backs he's like ruthless. It's very scary.
It just immediately like others you if you're not dressed crazy. And I gotta say, when I look at like the 4 people that are gone, like aside from Portia, everybody else was like a normie. Yeah. Sorry, Robsy, we love you so much. But like,
we love you, but like we actually love that you're a normal guy. Like
we love that, we
like champion.
And we love that everybody else, Ian, Donna, we love that y'all are normal. We're just saying for TV wise, Traitors wise.
For this specific show, for this specific castle.
Like that is part of the strategy.
You almost have to like go avant-garde. Couture.
Yes. You need to, whatever Johnny Weir is wearing, you need
to best him.
You need to like share closets. You need to like share Pinterest boards for future. So, and also my final person that was also excited to meet, because I had also not met them before, Natalie, also from Survivor.
Yes.
She was also somebody that when we did the video of, I was also like, oh, like fun personality. I love their story. And seeing them on they are so fun on this show. Also killing challenges.
She's so strong. She's like out in like a tank top when everyone else is like in a jacket because she's working.
She is sweating. People are like wearing coats and gloves, and she's fully out here in like a bikini. Like killing it. And I'm also loving her fashion. Hey, okay, this is a gamer that is like exactly kind of like Jam Jam, also just like really
turning up the dial.
She's fully out here wearing like exactly, it looks like a bra and a blazer, and I love it. She looks amazing.
I also excited about Natalie because I think she is being a really fun faithful and a very outspoken faithful, and I hope it does her well for a while, because at the first roundtable she was like the first one to speak up. After the roundtable where the traitors were selected, very soon after, she was like, I'm gonna stand up right now and tell you I am a faithful, and like that's just what I want to see. I want to see people like opening their mouth and like getting
Talking.
into and talking and getting into the game.
Yes.
And so I'm really loving her as well. So my next question for you, Nina, is who do you want to see more from, or who do you want to see like a different, like who do you want like them to maybe pivot a little bit in the game?
I know me personally, just because I like these people's personalities, I want to see more Mark. I want to see more Mark Ballas. He has been he's super strong. He's been really good at challenges. And I also know he's a sweetheart. I kind of want to see like what's his idea. I feel like I haven't really seen.
He had a quiet like opening. Yeah.
He has, yeah. So I don't really have a good idea of like who does he think is the traitor, or like who is he aligning himself with. I haven't really like seen that.
I did think Kristen Kish and Mark joining up for that like final challenge in episode 3 when you pair up with your like who you trust the most. There were so many like we called that.
There were so many we called that as
from our profile videos, which you should watch.
Yes, so many people that were like,
I was like, I bet Mark Ballas and Kristen Kish would get along, and
they did. Though I did wish, I so wish that for that challenge they were in switched positions. Because if you know someone that's good under pressure, that has a steady hand, it's a Top Chef. It's a Top Chef. But they didn't know that ahead of time. Anyways, we're jumping a little bit, but they didn't know what the challenge was before they chose. But well, and speaking of, I want to see more Kristen. Yes. I also feel like she's also like sussing people out, and she's also like strategizing, but we just haven't really. There's other bigger characters, so I understand. There's a ton of people in the castle right now. We got Michael running his mouth. We got other people running their mouths. Like the focus is gonna be on them. I understand. But yeah, I also want to see a little bit more of Kristen. And also, this is kind of like, it's a two-parter. I'm really saying like 2 more people. I'm interested also in Tara and Johnny's like quote unquote secret alliance, because I feel like
no one's really like aware like how tight of a duo they are.
I feel like talking to some other friends who've seen the show, to them they're like, that's so silly, like everybody knows that they're commentators together, everybody knows that they're friends, like the secret alliance, it's not really like, how could that possibly work? But as far as we've seen from the edit, it kind of looks like people don't really know that they're that close of friends. They seem like they know each other.
I also think like maybe later in the game it's going to be more threatening, but I feel like with so many people, it's just, I just feel like there's so many votes going on people. And whereas like in Survivor, if you're a pair, that's like an immediate target on your back, especially in like the small tribe format and everything. But I think a pair is like okay.
Yeah.
Or they seem to be doing okay.
They seem to be doing okay. No one's bringing up their names. There's no drama.
Well, they didn't pair up during the pair up challenge. They voted differently, I think, on the second banishment. So they, I'm excited for them to like kind of, find their way back together too.
Me too. And like, yeah, just see
well,
them
Johnny
strategize.
Ware had that like funny, like he like ran
gosh.
down the hallway.
Oh my gosh, yes. What was
to
that
go
about?
Well, almost to be like picked up like Dirty Dancing style by
Rob R.
And by Rob R. And then Johnny like stopped himself because he like felt awkward or like felt like it wasn't gonna work out, and like it didn't happen. And I'm like, oh gosh, and they included that on the show. Like that was so awkward. But I was just like, Johnny, like I'm just like ready. It was like, I'm like, he had kind of a failure to launch episode because he struggled in that challenge so much
with the skulls. He also fell face first in that lock.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god. So Johnny, yes, these were like a tough 3 episodes for you. It was. But we believe in you. You're so fun. You're so beautiful.
And exactly. Love your outfits.
You've got your literal BFF with you. So you got this.
Yeah.
And we will see you next week.
We support you.
So I did more of like the people I want to see a pivot in their gameplay and like how they're just like carrying themselves in the castle. So my first one is Jam Jam. Because I am very proud of him for not becoming so insular with like his fellow gamers, you could say, and getting close with Monet and like really like kikiing and like having a fun time with other people. But I'm also kind of like, Jam Jam, like your home is with Survivor, and your home is
stop
like,
trying to fight it.
Stop trying to fight it. Like stop. Like I know like you're able to like turn looks, like you weren't able to turn looks before. And
you one-liners, you got great style.
And I am sorry that you were like getting embroiled with this feud with Mr. Michael.
Oh my gosh.
But like let's move on.
Let's focus.
And I'm like, And I just really want to see him like turn to his like top strategy people and start doing some work on traitor hunting. So I feel like he's had like a very like fun opening, and like a little bit of a sassy opening. But I really would love to see like Jam Jam to show as like the survivor winner that he is.
Exactly, especially since like some of the heat like might be on him a little bit. There's been like a whiff of that. So it's like, buddy, you know how you can get that off of you? By finding some traitors.
By finding some traitors and banishing them, exactly. The next person that I would love to pivot is Mr. Michael Rappaport. So I feel like he is a controversial comedian. There's lots of different thoughts. Some people are like, absolutely not on him. I will say I am only like commenting on like his performance in the show, and that is it. And what I feel about him is, my hot take is like, I do like a confrontational person. Yeah. And I do like someone who's like ready to say it out loud.
Yeah, ready to say it. Like, I heard something and you said something. I mean, I love.
And he's such a connector, and he's like, and
he's a fan of all these shows.
Yes. Oh my god, I loved when they were like driving up to the castle, and he's like, guys, I think I literally have a housewife inside me. Yes. So it's like, think of him that. It's like, I think maybe his big macho guy energy is, and then it's confrontational and aggressive on top of that. Think of him as a housewife.
Think of him like makes sense.
And then it makes it like a little bit more palatable. Yeah. And so I feel like his confrontational energy would be so good if he focused on getting traitors. Because he's getting too focused on like, I thought we were going to talk about the shields, or you said something to me. Like, he's getting too like in the weeds. Exactly. He's throwing off the round tables. And I'm like, actually, like, your energy, I'm really enjoying. And I feel like a lot of people, because they're like nice, normal people in their lives, and they're just like, they're nice people that make nice. Like, you know, Mark Ballas isn't going to talk up like this. No. You know, Eric isn't going to talk up like this. Kristen Kish, all these people that like, I look forward to seeing their personalities like really emerge in the next couple episodes. Michael is that person that's like immediate second, ready to go. Yeah. I'm telling you what I think, which I love to see that. I just am like, stop talking about what you're talking about. Like, literally, Tiffany, listen to Miss Tiffany.
Yes.
And funnel that energy
elsewhere. To Tiffany. Yes. Like, and the way he like galvanized people and got like the entire group in the kitchen, like, to clear something up, right? When there was that drama of like Candace told Portia and some other people that like, oh yeah, and Michael said when putting out the caskets in the challenge, like, to go for the housewives. He's gunning for the housewives. And when he heard that, exactly, it was fun to see him like, okay, we're gonna clear this up right now. Get every single person, so none of it could be like, oh, I didn't hear, but get everybody in the kitchen and like, we're gonna clear this up right now with everybody in here. I don't think that's ever happened before. Like, I don't think there's ever been like, well, there's this many people, like getting everybody in one spot. It's like, okay, so we're all hearing the same thing, right? Like, that was fun to watch. I was like, okay, let's clear it up. Everyone's here. Let's talk about it.
So my next question for us is, before the traitors were selected, who did we expect / want the most to be traitors? And I'll give you two that come to mind for me. So my top pick was Rob Sesternino.
Of course. The way that I was focusing all of my manifestation energy to get Rob C to be a traitor. I mean, I was exhausted. I was exhausted last night.
Yeah. No, I definitely wanted him to be a traitor because I just felt like he would be so fun in the turret. He would have the power to murder people, which is what I wanted. Yes. And also, like, he has so much knowledge about these people. He like literally does so much podcasting around the traitors. Like, he would like introduce some really interesting maybe strategy and gameplay that like we wouldn't expect. Yeah. Anyway, really wanted that. And then I wanted Candace was my number 2 pick.
You did
for
say
Candace.
That
I did say that earlier as we've been recapping. And because I think like you need to have that person who isn't gonna do things like the most clean way. Like when she said that thing, like made up that lie about Michael in the car that we just discussed.
Mhm.
I thought that was so funny how that then turned back on her. And then she's like, oh, I never said that. I'm like, there we go,
Genius.
Candace.
There we
Ready
go.
to kill Mama Kelsey so fast.
Yeah.
So fun. So those were my top 2. What about you?
Mine, I've gotta stick to my girl Mara. I really wanted to see a Love Island person be a traitor, and it just so happened the producers chose the other Love Island person,
Yes.
which I did not want. But I really wanted to see Mara. I just think, again, like, she's so funny. I tend to think that in these shows, yeah, like, the beautiful girls tend to, like, not be taken seriously. And I'm like, use that to your power. Use that to your power, girl. I feel like she's got some experience in that and, like, not being taken seriously. And I'm like, oh, this would be so fun. This would be so fun to see. And then also Rob C. Just because the way that he was talking strategy, like, already, I was just so excited to see. Yeah, he just had so much optimism and so much hope about what, like, this game can be, and just, like, taking it to another level, which I feel like you can't help but just be like, like, ooh, like, what else, like, oh, it's been this, like, fun game, but, like, what bigger game can it be? Like, wouldn't that be amazing? And then honestly, I wrote, like, I just thought of, like, I guess maybe I thought of a couple other people that I was, like, spitballing, but honestly, I was, like, just shocked to not see any gamers.
Yeah.
Any gamers whatsoever.
So let's get to the 3 people
yes, let's
that
do
were
it.
tapped to be traitors, and we'll get into the Secret Traitor shortly.
Mhm.
Because at this time we don't know who the Secret Traitor is.
Yes.
We got that intro, but we don't know who it is.
Yeah.
And we don't know what power they'll have.
Exactly.
We didn't know until the end of episode 1. So the 3 people tapped to be traitors this season. Lisa Rinna of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, my girl Candace, Real Housewives of Potomac, and Rob Roush of Love Island. So what did you think of these 3?
I was a little worried.
I was shocked.
I was so shocked. We were
shocked.
Screaming. I mean, we were like, no way. No way. It's these 3.
These 3.
Yeah. I was so shocked, befuddled, gooped, gagged.
Yeah. Because in all the other previous seasons, there was always like a strategy, gamer type minded person in the turret. And I think a big reason why they put them in the turret was partially to protect them.
Yes.
Because we can see how vulnerable they are.
Yes.
Our normal cool guys are literally the lambs for slaughter if they are not in the turret. For Lisa, I really wanted her to be a faithful.
Me too.
Because I feel like Lisa right now is just having a lot of fun, which is fun to see.
Also fun. Yes.
But I feel like the Lisa that I wanted to see would have been, that version of her would have been activated if she was a faithful trying to figure out who the hell that traitor was. When she's trying to, like, figure something out, that is the Lisa I wanted to see. Yes. So right now she's just kind of like giggling, having
like
fun.
Down, totally.
And she's on purpose tamping herself down. Yes. So I think she's being like technically a very good traitor. Yeah. But I'm like, the Lisa I wanted to see was a faithful. Yeah. And then Rob is definitely my biggest surprise, because if you're like, who is this Rob? Watch our profile video. Also, we saw the Love Island season that he was on, and it's so interesting when they like lift their hoods. Oh my god, a traitor. Candace and Lisa have like the most like perfect like villain like scream. They're dancing, they're holding each other's hands. They're like, so excited. And Rob lifts his hood and he like, no reaction.
I mean, he maybe smirks a little.
Smirks, but not a full tooth smile.
But that's it. No, not a full tooth, nothing. Just like, and not even like, and I think he says like, this is cool, right?
Yeah.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
Sick.
And that is the Rob we knew for an entire season of Love Island. And Love Island went on for 6 weeks and we saw like 50 plus episodes of him. So I'm telling you, the Rob you're seeing is like Rob is what he is. Okay. Yeah. So although I did love seeing him like wake up in the challenges. Yeah. Like our sports boy.
Well, these challenges are perfectly made for him. Are you kidding me? Looking for skulls in a swamp? That is literally like what he does on a regular basis. Boy.
So in a way, I'm enjoying him as a traitor because he's kind of like really different. But yeah, I feel like at this point when they were all called, I was like, absolutely
not.
Okay, if these are the 3, then the super traitor has to be a gamer.
Has to be.
Because
How like what strategy are these people gonna
exactly.
have? It was it was like, this is gonna be fun, but like okay, but
and
what's
they're
actually...
getting along so well.
They are.
They're gelling. They like
Yes.
literally like have literally 30 seconds of chatter, and then like, yep, that person. And I'm like, it must be nice like having no conflict and like everything is going so well, and it's like very fun for them right now. But like the turret last season, with all the infighting, I'm not asking necessarily for that level of fighting, because it got a little dark at points.
Which is maybe...
It was very hard for Carolyn to navigate that, and Danielle, I think, probably took a beating like during like the actual airing of the show, because a lot of people were like, "What is she doing?" But I do want a little bit of back and forth,
a little bit more, some talking, some strategy. But I do wonder exactly. Last season, the turret was so fiery, so much conflict, that I wonder if they were like, that's why they were like, no gamers.
Yeah.
Like, these gamers are overthinking it, or not. Or just like, it's too much. It's too many cooks in the kitchen. Let's put some like,
and they probably are trying, because it's like Traitors is, very much in its like early season. I feel like it's in its infancy, whereas we have Survivor, about to have season 50, recapping that. And we're only on season 4 of US Traitors, so I bet they're like, the production's like, hey, sometimes we're gonna pull one on you, and we're gonna choose completely random people, or like to us random,
yes.
So let's get into that role of the Secret Traitor. So the Secret Traitor, what we learned by the end of episode 1 is that they have the ability to like shortlist who gets to be killed. So instead of like all of the eligible people that get to be killed, the traitors only get to like choose from a select list. And I definitely thought, oh my gosh, this is how they're gonna pull a gamer in, is that they're gonna be like, as in Rob, they're gonna be like pulling the strings and stuff. And so, but instead, they choose Donna Kelsey.
Yes, they do. Donna Kelsey is the Secret Traitor.
And my feeling about this is, I feel like it was a little unfair to her, because she already felt so like alone in the castle, and then they made her be a traitor by herself too. And I think she would have had like more fun if she was like in the turret with other people.
Gotcha. So you felt like her standoffishness was actually her like feeling uncomfortable, and not her feeling uncomfortable because she was a traitor.
I feel like her like in the show, she just seemed like kind of quiet, a little like stumbling around. Sometimes it seemed like visibly uncomfortable, although at the end she had happy tears, like is looking at it definitely with a positive experience. Great sport, like we said
good things about the show.
Exactly. And like honestly, like you are our mom, and you did a great job. But yeah, I just feel like I think someone who's like maybe been in the biz for a little bit longer could have taken that role with like a bit more stride, a bit more swagger, you could say. And I just feel like was like, I feel so low. Now I have this like huge role thrust on me, and she doesn't know who the other traitors are. Like she's really like by herself. So I thought like that was a little unfair, but I do feel like her role like in the show as the super traitor is like the role of the audience. It's like us watching the show. It's like she's fangirling. Like she kind of represents like us watching the show, our parents watching the show. Like the normal American person gets to be on the show and be amongst these people. So I feel like her like being able to like, kind of puppeteer who gets to be killed was a little bit like if we were at home watching and we were like, oh, you know who they should choose, it's this. So what did you think about Donna?
Well, that's so interesting you said that. The way that you viewed it as like it was unfair to her in the sense like of her like unfair to her
of her experience.
I felt that it was put her in such a great light as far as like her image to the American audience, like the TV watcher, because I felt like, oh, awesome, she got to be a traitor for a little short while, not for a super long time, but she got to be a traitor, but still be America's mom. Like she did get blood in her hands, but it didn't get so bloody. So and obviously everybody loved her. Like even when almost everybody put down her name, everyone just said like nice things about her. They're like, you're a wonderful lady. You're great. I'm going to miss you, but I think you're a traitor. like, right, she was still like so beloved in the house. And I feel like this show, we talked a bit when we were doing profiles on everybody, there was this talk of like, oh, why do we think they're on the show? Like, what are they trying to either maybe even pivot or change, improve, like, about their like outward image. And we kind of brought that up with Donna. We're like, why is she on this show? Like, what does she have to gain from being on this show? Like, she's already America's mom, everybody loves her. Like, could this have maybe the possibility of like putting her in a bad light? Like, I don't know if she like says something wrong or messes up, or or like is like a deadly traitor, just like killing off like other people's favorites. Like, how is that going to come off? But I feel like the way it happens, like, she's still like as beloved as before. If anything, she's maybe even more beloved now because she was a traitor and was such a great sport when she was found out. Like, the way that she was just like, so anyway, while she was like right like at the front of the table and just like
doing her little
saying,
exit.
Like, I just had a great time being here. I've loved getting to meet every single one of you. I'm so proud of you. I mean, like, mom stuff, right? Just, I'm so proud of all of y'all. And, you know, and I know it's just like little old me. I'm so excited to be here, and I am going to go. But I guess first, I guess I should congratulate you because you got a traitor.
Yeah.
And she's like clapping for them. Like, right. She's like showing that support that she shows her boys. And she's showing it like back to the traitor. So it's almost like, yeah, she's just like shining back to them. So I feel as far as her image, I feel like the show just like amped it up some more. Like,
what did you think about her choices, her selections for the short list of kills?
I mean,
so on her exit, she said she specifically targeted people that she felt were playing under the radar and very smart, and she thought they would not get banished. So those are the people that she offered up to be killed. So it was like a mix of people who like we haven't seen as much from loudness wise. So like Eric, Mark Ballas, Kristen Kish, our Ropsy, our Ian Terry.
I know. I just obviously we can never forgive her for even speaking the name, even making him an option, and then obviously him getting chosen. But I mean, I thought her options were, for the most part, like pretty smart.
Yeah, and I also wonder, like, when she says she's fangirling, I'm like, clearly not about CBS gamer shows. Like, I think you're a like, I think I think when Dorinda was up for murder, Donna was like, Dorinda, you're good.
You're good.
You're good.
Got you, girl.
I got you, girl.
Well, and they were like paired up quite a bit. Yeah. So it's like, oh yeah, like you're fangirl. Exactly. I'm like, yeah, you're fangirling.
I don't think she was
people.
Fangirling over our, our Ian Terrys and our Rob Sister Ninas necessarily. So no, I thought that was interesting. However, if I was in the castle personally, I would really want to play with gamers because it's like, their strategy if we're fellow faithful, their strategy if we're fellow traitors. It's like I want to like get in there. I want to get in there like mentally and like really think about like all of our options here. Whereas other people, they're kind of like, what? Huh? Oh,
what'd you say?
So I feel like her putting those people up for murder, yeah, it made sense, but maybe I would have chosen some different people. That's all I gotta say.
Where did you at any point before we find out who the secret traitor is, who did you think was the secret traitor?
Before the
obviously
hidden
we
in
wished
plain
it was Robsy.
Yeah,
we wished it
before the hidden in plain sight murder.
I mean, we were fully
I thought
like,
it was him, but the moment that the hidden in plain sight murder had Rob up for the offering, the whole table went, it's Donna.
Yeah.
It's Donna. And I understood Candace's conviction that she's like, you just seem like a traitor, because I just feel like Donna's role as like Taylor Swift's mother-in-law, older sweet grandma energy. I do think like it just makes sense that they would probably have fun putting her in a traitor role. So
and she was so, like, outsider. She was so like othered. It's like it would make sense. And also it was brought up several times by different people that yeah, like when Donna's name was brought up, they're like, I mean, it does make a lot of sense that it would be her, but I'm so afraid of the Swifties.
So afraid of the Swifties.
So afraid of the Swifties.
I
so
know.
that was also, I'm sure the producers also thought that. It's like, Mama Kelsey by herself is already such a like, oh, like not her, not this sweet lady. But then to have like this army behind her.
Exactly.
That also, I think, it did. And it did scare people.
It did scare people,
to, like,
exactly, to really write her name down. So is there anything else that you would like to discuss before we do our big recap?
Well, you know, I was thinking, do we want to talk about fashion before or after, or maybe like during the recap?
I personally have notes like throughout when like
Okay,
something came up, and maybe in like a recap, we'll see. Maybe in future weeks we'll do something a bit more like organized by fashion, because we definitely have lots of thoughts about the fashion of the show, and we just feel like that definitely needs to be talked about. But we'll pepper it in during our recap.
Then that's perfect.
So thank you so much for joining us for this big level talk. Now let's get into the episode. All right, so episode 1, the true premiere.
Woo! It's finally here after all this time. After knowing for so long about the cast and the date, it is finally here.
It is finally here. So we get our intro shots of people talking about entering the castle. Rob Cesternino talks about how he wants to flip this game of cat and mouse.
Yes, and we wanted to see that so badly.
We see the cars coming in. I'm always like, I want to get a shot of the driver.
I'm so curious. Because I wonder if they're like spooky, like,
oh my god, they're like the masked people.
Yes. Like, do they have like, what is it called, balaclavas on?
Yes.
Or do they have those gold masks on? Are they the clowns? Are they being driven from
wait, they need to do that in a future season, like literally driven around by like psycho killer clowns, and you have to like be doing your like little like chit chat with the clown, and then the clown just like looks over and is like, hello. Okay, so anyway, there's an idea for you. Michael says that there's an inner housewife inside him, which makes me think like, what is the inner thing inside me?
Ooh, yeah.
Anyway, I'm just gonna keep it up here in the dome. I'm gonna think on it.
I know what's inside me.
Samantha, our American Girl doll, Samantha. Oh my god, 100%. Also, we learned that Donna Kelsey binged Traitors with her son Jason.
Yes,
and that's how she got into the show. And she said she's ready to reinvent herself. Love. Let's go. And Dorinda's just coming back.
Yes.
No twist, because I thought maybe she was gonna have like a twist.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
you know,
Boston Rob style.
Boston Rob style of last season. Like our cage boys. Is Dorinda gonna be in a cage and then she just drops from a tree and then she's there? But no, she just has her full blown second chance, and she's wanting to make nice. Yeah. She's wanting to make nice. So they enter the castle, and then we get the fire show.
Yes, we do.
The fire.
So fun.
And everyone gets to see each other for the first time.
Yes, they finally they have the fire show. Everyone gets out of the cars. It's safe.
Because people didn't know, you know, we've known for a while the cast, but they didn't know who they were going to play with.
When they arrive. Yeah, they just know the people in their car.
So Dorinda and Lisa see each other. Dorinda's like, I'm wearing your lip liner. I guess Lisa Rinna has a lip liner line, and Dorinda's wearing it. Rob C recognizes Tiffany Mitchell as a gamer, and he's like, I want to play with her.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, just all these connections. I was like, Nina and I know all of these.
We know all of you. We know all of you. And I want to say one of the connections that I just like, I was so proud of myself that we called out in our profile video is Ron connecting with Donna.
Yes.
Because he was in a competition show called like Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity that was hosted by Travis Kelce, Donna's son. And I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna talk about that. They're gonna immediately see each other and just connect there. And they did. I feel like he just like went straight up to her and was like, oh my god, I've worked with oh my gosh, I know your son. And they just started chit-chatting. I was just like, yes.
Knew it.
And then I loved also seeing like Maura and Rob are both from Love Island, see each other, and of course lovely Maura like so excited, like, oh my god, Rob, I can't believe you're here. And he's like, yeah, cool, right?
Hey,
what's up?
You're here. Okay.
Oh, okay. It's like, and she's like, oh my god, we've got to work together. That'd be amazing. And he's like, maybe.
Yeah, and she's in like a green latex one piece with a little cape. Lisa Rinna is in all leopard.
So good. I really like her outfit. It's so fun and comfortable.
Candace is in kind of like a Clueless look. with like white tights, white
Yes.
boots, like
Which
a
I
little
gotta-
like pink dress
which
with
I
a pink headband and stuff.
I personally don't like. She has other amazing looks. So this look is not my favorite of hers. It's giving we mentioned that she is she's often called like a real house daughter. And this was giving house daughter.
Okay, it was giving house daughter.
Girl. Sorry. I do love your headbands.
We love them. Monet, of course, looks beautiful. Kind of peacock colors. Yes.
Yeah, just like completely done up in drag. Yeah, beautiful.
Amazing. So Alan enters.
Yes.
Our Alan. And he's wearing this like glittery kilt with like an AC monogram.
Yes.
Fresh. And he reveals to us, to the screen, that there's going to be a secret traitor.
Yeah.
And we're not going to know who the traitor is. The rest of the people, like, it's very secret.
But he's going to choose it. He's going to like show them like in front of everybody.
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
so yeah, people come down one by one, and he starts like
opening little chests.
He opens like the little box, and we don't. The people playing don't see what the box reveals, but everyone gets to see the reaction. Yeah. So we don't know, like, oh gosh, can we maybe catch a reaction? This is when Donna gets her secret traitor card. We don't know this until episode 3.
I thought she had a really good game face.
She has a really good game face in general. Yeah, she really does.
Was there anybody that you felt kind of like off after they were shown the box? I don't know, or not maybe off, but just anything that you're like, huh, that's interesting. Because I know for me, I thought Colton Underwood's at least strategy, right? Everyone did a different strategy of how they were going to react, whether it be stone cold or make a joke or say something, have a funny line. I felt like he was like psyched, like he was so happy, and I was like wondering like, oh, that's interesting strategy.
Ian Terry was like, oh, I'm relieved. He said that, and I was like, interesting.
That was the other one. I was like, okay, that's interesting.
Before the box was open, Ron said, I'm nervous and excited in a way that I might need to poop a little.
Ron, love you.
Monet feels cold and a little tight. And Roxy is ready to play this game so fucking hard.
Yes. I also love it when they can like say a funny line that like Alan laughs at.
Yes.
When you can get
a
Alan
little
laughing.
A little Alan Cumming laughing.
If I could get Alan Cumming to laugh, that would be like such a high that I don't know if I would ever be able to come down. I think I would just get like the biggest like.
Well, you would get the laugh,
so
and
large.
Then I would like deflate after that. And then I would just, I don't know if it's like almost I would hit that high and I wouldn't know how to write it. You know when like sometimes you say something so funny and everyone's laughing and then you don't know like what to do and then you just are like
and then you're quiet the rest of the time.
So this whole charade happens. You don't know who the secret traitor is, but it's time to enter the castle.
Yes.
So we're back home, y'all.
Oh. Lovely.
Back in the castle with the weird like sunken kitchen counter, whatever that is. The roaring fire, the framed pictures of Dog Lala, so cute,
so sweet.
We learned that Monet is a big Survivor fan, and connects with Jam Jam.
Yes,
which is a connection I thought was gonna happen.
Oh, just so fun.
And Maura claims she knows nobody.
Yeah.
And that she doesn't watch any of these shows, and she only knows Rob because of Love Island.
Because of Love Island.
So she's like, I don't know any of you.
Which part of me, I have to say, part of me was like, are you serious, girl? Like,
it's definitely good game strategy.
It is good game strategy.
But it also might be true.
Because I just feel like, so I did the video on her, and so I've seen like her career, I've seen like all the stuff that she's done, and I'm kind of like, honestly, she kind of is a busy girl. Like
she's
I do actually kind of believe that she watches like no TV. Like
she watches true crime, she said.
Oh, that's right.
And she knows how serial killers think.
Yes.
And now it's time for the round table, like the traitor selecting.
Yes. Yeah.
And
we're ready.
So yeah, and we already discussed earlier in our recap like what we think of the people who got selected, how we were a little surprised.
I mean, a little
bit.
We were screeching out of the screen
when Candace learns that she is a traitor in her talking head. She says, "Obviously, I'm a main character,"
which is true.
And Lisa Rinna says she wants to call Harry Hamlin.
Yes.
Which is her husband. I love that she she calls her husband by his first and last name.
I know.
And not just like I want to call my husband. I want to call Harry. I want to call Harry Hamlin. And then Rob, he says, "Oh yeah, I could be a traitor. I feel like I've been told that by every girl I've ever dated."
Which is, I believe. I
We
do
believe
that.
everything Rob Roush says out of his mouth. Just believe it.
Just believe it. When someone shows you who they are, believe them.
So they take off the blindfolds. Everyone's scanning around to maybe see, like, you know, if they can see anything. And then we have our kind of like post roundtable hangs.
Yes.
That's when Natalie stands up.
Yes.
And she's like,
I'm a faith.
In her like blazer with like no shirt underneath.
No shirt underneath. Love. Okay.
Love. It's like so many like blazer.
Yes,
blazer visions. It's like every iteration of a blazer. I was enjoying Caroline Stanbury's like oversized blazers.
Oversized blazer.
Those were
I
really
also
fun.
thought it was like very chic. And then it was fun because our friend Katie, she mentioned like, oh, you know, I was at a store the other day and I saw an oversized blazer and I didn't think to get it, but now I'm gonna rethink it. And we were like, yes, girl.
Yeah, this is
blazer.
the show. It's like gonna make you rethink like all choices around plaid, all choices around blazers,
all choices around hats.
All choices around hats. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm like, could I wear a silly hat? Could I? She announces she is a faithful. Mm-hmm. She's being honest, and she kind of like debuts her aggressive faithful game. Yes. I'm like, let's go.
Let's do this.
Michael Rappaport calls out that there are 5 gamers and 5 housewives.
Yes.
So there's one of each. Like there's got to be a gamer traitor, and there's got to be a housewife traitor. And Tiffany's like, clocking that. And Rob Roush is kind of like standing in the background and being quiet, but he says being quiet is one of his biggest strengths.
That is true.
I do think it's one of like, I think Rob R has a lot of strengths going into this game.
He does. I've got to say, for all of my shock, for all of my like, when he was first picked, I was definitely like, I can't believe this. Because I was fully like, he's not going to be a traitor. He's not going to be a traitor. Like, that's crazy. Like, they would never do that. And then when he gets chosen, I'm just like, what the heck is going on? What is this going to be? But I've got to say, watching the show, watching these 3 episodes, I'm like, Rob is kind of killing it.
He's killing it.
Because you're so right. This game is so like a love game is maybe not set for Rob's strengths, but exactly being a backstabbing liar, cheat, killer, murderer, swamp explorer, Loch Ness rower. This is like all he is about. This game was made for him. It makes sense.
He's doing a really good job. Yeah. So now we are gonna get to the turret. And Alan gives them all the oath of how to be a traitor.
Yes.
And this is when we get first Candace and Lisa enter with their cloaks on, their hoods, and then lift up the hoods, and that was one of my favorite parts of the episode.
I love it too.
It was
so fun.
So perfect. I need to get that audio.
Yes.
And like
a ringtone. That
would be a good ringtone.
Yeah, for like the girly bulletin, the girly crew. Every time the girl is called, just like, or text or something, just like, oh, that's them.
That's them. That's my loves. Rob arrives and lifts his hood and barely cracks a smile, like we mentioned earlier. Yeah. And they realize that none of them are the secret traitor.
Yeah.
They're like, did you get the card? Did you get the card? They didn't.
So they're like,
and that's when Alan joins them in the turret, and he reveals the secret traitor twist. That the secret traitor, you won't know them, and they're going to give you a short list for who can be killed. Exactly. And they're like, meh. And Candace has the right, reaction of, oh, so we're second fiddlers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of.
So then we wake up next day. Another morning in Scotland.
Another beautiful morning, yes. And that beautiful breakfast spread. What a way we have come. I rewatched the early Traitors seasons recently with my girlfriend, and it's so interesting seeing like the breakfast spread and how it literally started as like 2 pieces of toast on like a plain table with like no accoutrement, no like set decoration to like what it is now, which is like truly just like such a gorgeous feast.
Yeah, good job, production. You're doing a really good job at your breakfast goals.
Yes.
So let's get into the challenge.
Let's do it.
So this is a challenge. They are headed towards the water. Maura doesn't know how to swim.
Yeah.
Girl.
Girl.
For all those bikinis you wear.
Yeah, you went on Love Island where there's there's a beach, there's a pool.
You're
right
a
there.
swimsuit model.
You're a swimsuit model, and you're from Ireland. That's another island. There's plenty of water
Honey,
around.
2026 is your year.
Yes,
So learn how to swim. I believe in you. Alan is in this like fun like look with like this like super stiff collar.
Mm-hmm.
And he has these like fun glasses. And I was thinking the stiff collar that would be like a good airplane look.
Yeah.
But to wear that on an airplane and then you like just like are just protected. Like you don't have to like look at other people. Your neck is stabilized.
And you know what it would also do? It would block people from watching your screen.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Which I hate. I'm so tall. I'm seeing everybody's screen. I talked about this in all of our travel episodes, which you can listen to.
So we're gonna talk about this game, but I'm telling you right here, Nina and I have some twists.
Yeah, we have some.
So
thoughts.
we have some thoughts on this game that could have literally,
I think, changed the whole thing.
Changed the whole game, y'all. So this is the premise of the game.
Okay.
There's all these coffins in the lake.
Mm-hmm.
Some that have X's, some have dollar signs. You want to get the dollar sign ones.
Mm-hmm.
You get the coffin, you bring it back to shore, and then there's all these graves dug out with people's names in them. And if you put a coffin in a grave, you get money. Yay.
Woo!
But whatever grave you put it in, that person is now eligible for murder. So it's like, oh gosh, who do we pick? Who do we pick? Important things to note.
Yeah. And those are the rules. Those
are the rules.
As far as I know. That's it. So just keep that in mind.
These are two things that could have happened. Number one, I'll let Nina say because she said it.
So what I was thinking is, and the way that these players did it was that, okay, so they were out in this lock, they would find a casket with a dollar sign, they would hook it up to their boat, paddle back, pick it up they've read these rules, and essentially they were just like a lot of times, unfortunately, like in a panic. I don't know if any of this really had any strategy in this game. They were just like, they were pretty much like, anybody not on our boat, that's who we're gonna put down. And then they would put the casket down and then run back, and then that was it. Nothing in the rules says that if a coffin or a casket is in a burial that it has to stay there. You know what I mean? And that's the way that
you
they
put it in my grave. I'm gonna take it the hell out.
Take it out. So I was thinking, I'm like, you know what would be genius if you you maybe had like two people just like stay in the cemetery. Don't go back with the rowboat. Just stay in the cemetery. So then, as other boats were putting in their caskets, those were like if it was me,
your grave diggers, your grave
diggers, exactly.
Yeah, your grave robbers.
Yes,
your grave robbers. Yes. So I also was thinking I could stay back on land and just protect my grave.
Yes.
I could stand over my grave and be like, no.
Yes.
No. You think over my dead body? Exactly. Like I'll put myself in the grave and be like, no, exactly. No, absolutely not. But no, these people were so like, okay. You put the coffin in the grave.
We made a decision, and it's in
the
grave,
in the water.
And that's it. It's like, no, you don't have to do that. And other teams, right? They would come in and they would see caskets in their names and just be like, oh, that sucks.
Oh, shucks. Oh, darn it.
So anyway, let's go back to the water. I'm like, are you kidding me? If it does not,
I would be like, Colton.
Exactly.
With those two fingers that can pick up the coffin like a pair of dry panties. Okay. I'd be like, time get my coffin. Get the coffin out of here.
Get it out of here. Yes. Like, I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. I know, easier said, we're sitting comfortable on our couches watching this TV show, but I just thought that was interesting. Like, the rules were very simple. Like, I felt like there was so much leeway,
wiggle room, absolutely,
mess around like with these caskets. But anyway, what were your thoughts? Also, the
one bit of strategy that I was like, okay, that was decent was Natalie's strategy of like, hey, because there's different boats, different teams. She's like, we're the red boat, you're the green boat. Like, hey, let's work together and not put coffins in any of our graves. And they're like, yeah, sounds good. However, Jam, because I'm saying he's not locking in with everybody. He's like, oh, and I flipped strategy like the moment he could, but it's
literally
okay.
So fast.
Michael Rappaport gets a coffin in his grave, and he goes, "Those miserable fucks!
Those miserable fucks!
Shame on you!" And you know what? Sometimes it's just like the word you gotta say for people.
It is
that are like bringing you down.
I mean,
that was a good one.
I felt that. Yeah,
I bookmarked that one. I love how Candace, they were starting to put a coffin in Robsey's grave, and she was like, no, No, he's smart. He's smart. We need him. But what about Donna? She's kind of old.
That is what she says. I was trying to remember. Yeah.
And that's when she said in her talking head, America's mom might need to die.
Yeah. And they did. And they did take the casket out, I believe, and put it on Donna's,
And
right?
Jam Jam was the one that put a coffin in Rob C's grave. Jam Jam.
Jam Jam.
Jam Jam.
No.
No.
Poor Kay. Poor Kay.
So yeah, they get $22,500 in Zippot.
Woo!
And the people that are up for murder are Ron the comedian, Rob Roush, our Love Island traitor, so he's fine. Eric, Michael Rappaport, Ian Terry, Dorinda, Rob's sister, no, and Mark. And then they have to dig their own grave. They have to fill their own graves with dirt.
Their own graves. Yeah, they love to like the Traitors show. They really like to like sink in the dagger. Just really.
We're gonna tie you up to this tree. We're gonna leave you out in the cold.
Which apparently I heard that they're out in Scotland like in summertime. Like it's June, but it's that chilly and it's like that rainy. Is that crazy? Mm-hmm. But yeah, everybody else can change and get comfortable and eat, and they're still out there
filling their graves up. So on the ride back, this is when Candace. Okay, it's this car with Candace, Portia, and Maura. And I'll let you.
Our girls. And Candace, or no, it's
Candace is telling a story to Portia about what Michael Rappaport did at the challenge.
Okay, that's right, because that team, that like last bow, was like right. The time was ticking. Time was ticking on the challenge. They were running back with their casket, 10, 9, 8, and they were like trying to make a decision, but they like spent too much time, and by the end they were like, Portia, and they just threw the casket in Portia's grave. But thankfully Alan was like, nope, time, like it's before time. That doesn't count. Mm-hmm. And I think maybe Michael is like, well, who says? Doesn't he say something like, well, who says? And Alan says like, the time,
the clock,
the clock, exactly. The clock says, which I love. I'm like, Alan, that's right. Get back to him. Oh my god, oh my gosh, I think we have seen the light bulb. Okay, wait. Sorry, phew. Okay.
We thought we killed the lava lamp.
We're back.
No, the lava lamp is like going strong now. It's great.
It is.
It's great. The lava lamp is enjoying our recap as well.
It is. Yeah.
Our new friend.
Okay, we're back. And so it's these three women. They're in the car, and I think Portia brings it up. She's like, "Yeah, I thought I saw like someone like they tried to put. Can you believe that they tried to put a casket in my grave? That's so crazy." And that's when Candace pipes up and says, "Well, I heard that on the boat, Michael was telling everybody, let's go for the housewives. Like
put it in the housewives' grave.
Put it in the housewives' grave." Which I guess if it's, I mean, it sounds like Michael.
It does. But he's also like. But he's a housewife lover.
Exactly. That's also why I'm kind of like Portia, and especially Portia. He like loves Portia.
Yeah.
He's like, fought for her in Twitter battles. And Portia.
It's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, and he did not say that. So she did this to put heat on him, which I'm like, LOL. Let's see how this pans out. So we shall see. So then we get to dinner time. Portia's got this like amazing ponytail that's like going all the way like down her butt and stuff. And
so
she's got a cute booty. And I just was really loving like the little like newsboy cap, the super long braid, like ponytail. Yeah, she looked amazing. Yeah. And so Portia is in like the living room or whatever and tells Michael Rappaport, she's like, why did you say put it in the housewife's grave? Like, why did you say that? And he's like,
what are you talking about?
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Who told you that? Oh, Candace told me that. Let's go. Everybody up. Well,
I think even before she even says, I think she was just like, oh, just someone told me. And I think that's why he's like, okay, now everybody, let's get together. Because I think he wanted to sift them out. He wanted like Portia to say it. Like, and to say like, well, this is what was said. And then when they're all together in the kitchen.
For the kitchuation, as they call it.
Yes, that's when Portia says like, oh, well, Candace said.
Candace said it. And Candace, I'm like, she got. Nope. Doesn't even move, just moves her like eyes. And she's like, no.
I didn't say that.
No, I think you misheard me. And I didn't say that. I said that yesterday. I didn't say that about the game. I just said, Michael was, thinking about targeting a housewife. And the way Portia is like, maybe I did mishear you.
I did.
I'm like, no, Portia. She literally said on the boat, he said, put it in a housewife's grave.
That is what she said in the car.
Wow.
And
the way Candace was able to like, almost like Men in Black style.
Yes.
Like beep, beep, beep. Because she took Mora's memory away.
Yes. Mora, if you're thinking like, oh, well, there was a third person in the car. Surely they can just ask her, Mora. And Mora was really like, I don't remember.
I have a bad memory.
I
don't even remember what team I was on, which I was like a little disappointed when she said that.
Because I'm just like, Mora, girl, like, I know you're smart.
You're so smart. And then it happened like, I don't know what the timeline of like production is, but like not more than an hour and a half ago.
Yes. And it's like, well, it is kind of like what you said, this worry of like, there's, you know, we love our gamers because we love to see their strategy, because there are people in this house that are just here to have a good time. Like they really are just here, which is fun. We're not like, it's not necessarily like a fault, but it's this thing of like moments like this happen and it's like, girl, are you not listening? You are in a game.
Like if Tiffany was in that car.
If I feel like if anybody else was in that car.
If anybody else was in the car, would have been like, Candace.
Yeah.
You said that. And it would have been so good. And Michael's like, I want to go for a housewife until it's 9th inning.
Yes.
Who do you think I am? And now there's all these whispers about Michael being a traitor because he's so outspoken. He's so loud, and Rob's sister, and he was like, I doubt it.
I don't think it's him.
I don't think it is. No. And they're like, really? And he's like, okay. Or if he is a traitor, that is next level. And they're like, well, maybe he is. And
he's like, no, I don't think he's next level.
No, also like Nina and I were talking like, we don't think production would put like Michael Rappaport in the turret. Because like, he's just such a open book and will say anything. It might like, he could really like kind of ruin the turret if he like said something turd like you could say.
He would ruin like the other traitors game for sure. Like he's just like a chaos agent, which is like fun to throw in a castle but not in a turret.
No. So I think also like them like deciding to like banish Portia too, it's like I don't think they put Portia in the turret, but I didn't think they'd put Rob, so what do we know? Then we get our good night shots, which I was excited about.
I love these. These are always so fun.
Eric is washing his face.
Yes.
Drop the regime. Drop it.
Drop the routine, baby.
He's probably like, give me $10,000 and I will. Yeah. Which I'm like, really, you should pay a high price for that. That's probably how much it
costs, to be honest.
We can't afford it.
Yeah. It's a tax write-off for them, but not for us. Not yet.
Rob C is getting tucked into bed.
Yes.
It's still nighttime.
Yes, he is.
And then the traitors are back in the turret.
Yes, they are.
And they're about to do their first kill.
Yeah, and they've got a list.
They've got a list. So the short list is revealed. I saw the handwriting and I thought, girl. But then I was like, but maybe it's still Rob C and he has girly-ish handwriting. It was a little female-like handwriting.
I feel like I've got coworkers male coworkers that have really nice handwriting.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I was hoping.
We need to not gender handwriting.
I know.
I need to grow from that.
You've seen my handwriting.
Actually, I don't think I have. Is that crazy?
Oh my gosh, really? After all that paperwork that we did while we were traveling, I could have sworn that you did, because I'm so like my handwriting is like cursive chicken scratch. It's like a little kid. My handwriting is little. Well,
we talked a lot about, I think in a podcast, about your handwriting and how you've like really wanted to be like the girl with pretty handwriting, and it's
like, I wanted to have like this beautiful like calligraphy,
and it just I would like literally didn't work out for you.
And it's not in my body.
It's not in the
just,
bones.
Like, not in my body.
I'm a typer. You see me type.
Exactly.
I don't write. Yeah. Anyway, short list is revealed. The short list is Rob Roush, who is a traitor. So it's like the super traitor doesn't even know who the regular traitors are. Rob Roush. So he's off the board.
Yeah, those on him.
Like literally like safe. Ian Terry, Mark Ballas, and Eric Nam. All boys. Mm-hmm. All like quiet boys too. Yeah, interesting. So I think Candace had an interesting clock. Like, is it a woman? Because these are all guys.
Yeah, that was a good clock.
And we were like, oh, thank God, Rob C is safe.
Yeah, Rob C is safe. Exactly.
Thank God. And that's when I really thought he was a secret traitor. Although I wouldn't like expect him to like put Ian in that list, but still.
Yeah.
But like maybe like he's thinking on another level.
Because he is another level.
And so yeah, this is kind of when I made like the note of like, oh, I bet, this is like Donna has essentially saved like from this list the housewives, the comedians and like any women.
Yeah.
And so I was like,
Yeah.
Donna's like here for the ladies.
Yes, she is.
And she is not a CBS gamer fan.
Nope.
She doesn't like
Doesn't
Quiet.
subscribe.
And she doesn't subscribe to Quiet Boys. I mean,
No.
she's got 2
loud boys.
She's got 2 loud big boys.
Yeah.
So if there's like Quiet Boys just kind of like hanging back, she's like,
Why?
Why
are you like that?
Why you like that?
Were you not raised right?
And we don't know who they choose to kill.
Yeah, we don't know until the next morning.
And that's where we end episode 1. So now we start on episode 2, or still watching Traitors on the first night.
Still going strong. Still snacking on cheese and crackers and spinach dip.
Yeah. I ate so much cheese last night. I felt disgusting afterwards. Yeah.
For sure.
Anyway, I love this episode title.
Oh, what is it?
The Death Conga.
The Death Conga.
The Death Conga line. The Conga line of death. So we will get to that. Candace,
girl.
Girl.
It is one of those things. I mean, we're going to get to it, I know, but it's one of those things I'm like, that is so crazy. That is so, like, it sounds so stupid, but it does work.
Freaking worked.
But it works. So it's
she literally, like, realized that they had to kill in plain sight. She's like, y'all, I had a full glass of wine. Mm-hmm. And then we just see her chugging water. And she's like, I've got to turn on my bad bitch. Mm-hmm. And she's
gonna turn up.
Turns it on and gets all these people to do a conga line.
So far, I've got to say, the top traitors for me, it's Rob and Candace.
Yeah. Are they like kind of neck and neck for you?
I think so for me, yeah. I think because they both killed somebody.
I would say for entertainment, Candace. Mm-hmm. And then maybe Rob for like actual like,
sneakiness.
Yeah.
And Lisa,
you're
cute.
You're cute. Fun. You're fun. I love your
outfit.
I love your giggly big lips.
Yes.
But yeah, I really wanted you to be a faithful.
Yeah.
And you would have still been iconic. Like you have an iconic life. You were gonna be iconic no matter what.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Just like clocking.
So we start off in the turret.
Mm-hmm.
They're back in the turret. Yes. And they're discussing their options. Mm-hmm. And they're like, Ian's a gamer, so he's a threat.
Yeah.
Killing Mark Ballas, Dancing with the Stars, that would be random. Yeah. And Eric Nam would also be random and too low key. So yeah.
So we know.
So
we have a pretty good idea.
So we have a pretty good idea of who probably is gone. Out of those 3, who would you have killed?
Gosh. I mean, unfortunately, I think out of those 3, I think I would also kill Ian just because he is a gamer. I feel like he does strategize. He would be like sniffing me out. If I'm a traitor, I'm like, who's going to be the least likely person to sniff me out? And as from what we've seen so far, both Mark and Eric are exactly just like pretty quiet, but it doesn't seem like they're even, but quiet in the sense of just like chilling. Like, not really like talking strategy, not really talking about like, who do we think are traitors?
Because the pro of keeping a gamer in the game, mm-hmm. Is that they are good banish bait.
True.
So it's like thinking of people who maybe like good for banishing. Those are people that you would want to put out in front of you. I don't necessarily think
people that would never get banished, like our sweethearts, Eric and Mark.
Yeah,
you're right.
Very unlikely to get banished. I would say some more like more outspoken faithfuls would maybe be more quick to banish, like maybe Jam or Natalie, like just thinking of like other gamers, because Ian so far has just seemed like a really like nice guy. Totally. But we didn't really get to see much of him. But like he does get murdered, and he said it was a backhanded compliment, so just remember that.
Remember that,
Remember
Ian.
the compliment.
It really is that. Yeah.
So then we get to breakfast.
We do.
Yes. We see Monet out of drag in the beautiful brocade jacket.
Exactly.
That had like puffy sleeves, but it was like thick and like
and like a gorgeous pattern.
Looked expensive.
Pattern. It did look expensive.
Yeah.
It looked like an Allison jacket.
Yeah, I want it.
Yeah,
I want
it looks like a jacket that you would
Mona,
own
send
and
me
wear.
a shopping link.
Yeah. Yeah, where are those shopping links? It's 2026. I feel like we should just be able to move the mouse over the screen and just click.
Yes. Colton is wearing like a sports jersey jacket.
Yes. Oh yeah. With
He's
the
kind of like
patches,
leaning into that football boy look.
Yeah, but like soft boy, football boy look, which I've been really enjoying. I've really liked his outfit.
And Candace starts her string of stewardess looks.
Yes. Okay, is this the one where she's wearing the red dress and like the blue pillbox hat? Or is it the blue dress with like the black pillbox hat with the diamonds on it?
I think this is the red one.
Yes,
this
yes.
breakfast.
Okay, sorry, yes. I love this look.
I like this.
So
I like her stewardess looks. Yeah. Nina didn't love her first night.
No.
She called
just
her
like the pinky.
She called her house daughter.
It's giving little girl.
Little girl.
Little girl.
But now we're loving
a woman,
it.
And now she's dressing like a woman.
Yeah.
And I love vintage like stewardess. Are you kidding me? I just I lap it up. It's giving Britney Spears toxic music video.
Mm-hmm.
Is what it's giving. So I've been really enjoying. I just love this look. And her like see-through gloves.
Yeah, that's so fun.
Gloves, girl. It's been really fun.
We'll see. We'll see if this light bulb wants to last for us.
So I should also mention, yes, if you're seeing this, if you're watching the YouTube video, we have this gorgeous lava lamp. And the story behind it is that my friend, I believe Michael Brewer, gave it to me for my birthday as a birthday present for like my 12th birthday in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. The party, it was the first of its kind. It was both boys and girls were invited. And it was at a bowling alley. And he got me this lava lamp. And it was such a sick gift. I mean, I've had it this entire time. It's been with me like all through college. Like everywhere I've moved, I've always had this lamp. And I was thinking as we were setting up, I'm like, you know what? I don't think I've ever changed the light bulb. Like it truly has just been...
now the light has gone out twice, but we're able to turn it back on. But we might have to do a lava lamp CPR.
I think we might
a little bit because I really like it for the pod studio.
Yeah. We're gonna have to the pit it.
Yeah.
At some point, which also, if you're wondering, it also premiered the same night as Traitors.
Oh my god, really?
Yes, girl.
Oh, I thought it was this weekend. Okay.
No, girl.
Ooh, that's what I'll watch tonight.
There you go.
With my husband.
There you go.
Yay. We have something to watch. Yay. Oh, that isn't reality TV. My gift to you. Anyway, so we're at breakfast. They're talking about the kitschuation last night between like Candace and Michael Rappaport and Portia. There's so many people at this breakfast table.
That they don't even fit.
There's that little like high top table.
High top table in the back.
I'm like, I would want to be at the little high top table.
You would?
Yeah. That just seemed like the fun table.
I want to be at the far end. I've thought about this a lot. I want to be like at the far end because I want to see everybody coming in.
So one of the first to arrive?
Yes, I want to be the first to arrive, and then I want to sit right at the end. It also seems like there's more space.
I want to be the little high top table and kind of be like Italian style, like just like rapidly like drinking espresso and being like, okay, let's go. Let's go. Next, just like down a few hard boiled eggs, like I'm ready to play. Yes. Okay, I don't even need to sit down. Jam looks at Rob C and he's like, oh my god, I thought you'd be murdered.
Jam
and Rob C is like, what's up with that? Like dude, weird. I thought we were friends. And I'm kind of like, Jam like I think he's like getting like swept up a little bit.
I think so too.
I think he's getting swept up a little bit. And I just am ready for him to just level out. Like maybe a good night's sleep is what he needs.
Yeah, maybe. And Scotland is a long way from Puerto Rico.
Exactly. And I'm like, Rob, he's your friend. I don't like that. And this is when more people keep coming in and we realize our boy Ian Terry has been killed. And then they do a flashback on the turret convo so quick, so easy. Yeah. They're like do and dang. And it's like,
and this guy, right? Okay.
And we got so much time in the turret last season. Yes. With Danielle, Carolyn, Rob. It was
almost like full episodes of it felt like.
Yeah. And I think the filming of this turret is like really quick. Yeah. Really quick. Because Rob Roush, that we're saying, is technically a good traitor. He is a man of few words.
Yeah. So he's not really talking it out.
And he's not going to be like chatting it up. Lisa's happy to be there. And then I bet like Candace just says what she wants. And
exactly.
And they're also kind of like all in kind of the same boat too, of like who they're like looking out for and stuff. Yeah. So we get a shot of Ian realizing that he has been killed, and he says, it feels like a backhanded compliment. And it is, because you are, you're really great at what you do. He's also a champion backgammon player.
That's right.
So I hope today has been a good day for you, Ian, and I hope you had played a really great game of backgammon recently. And Tiffany gives him a nice shout out at the table too.
Yeah.
But Colton finds it suspicious.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, are we going to talk about the fact that Dorinda got a standing ovation when she wasn't murdered?
You're right.
I did hear some, like, I did listen to some people talk about this podcast. And about this podcast. Oh my God, can you imagine? About our podcast? No, about this scene. And they were kind of like, isn't that outrageous? Or isn't that kind of silly? And I was like, honestly, I loved it. Maybe because I am like a Dorinda fan, I would have been standing and clapping if my girl was still there. And she was, you could just tell that she was taking it like
she
so
really
personally,
took
like,
it.
so
I think
sweet.
she cried a little bit.
Yes, she like teared up when everybody was clapping for her. I just thought it was sweet. I thought it was a sweet moment, but and very interesting. No one's ever clapped like this when someone has survived.
I also was thinking at this moment that I was like, wow, the people who are not from Housewives and who are not from CBS gamer reality, the people who are like in the random shows, I feel like they have such an advantage in the game, because I feel like that, like the Housewives are like a cohort, and like the like and like the Survivor Big Brothers are like a cohort, and it's like out of this cohort there has to be a traitor. And if you've watched any Traitors, like,
so they're already kind of like looking at each other.
Yeah, and I think it's like it's like a numbers game too, of like, okay, there's 5 Traitors, there's 5 Housewives, we've got this many Housewives out, we've got this many Traitors out, that I think like the people who are like Dancing with the Stars, Bachelor, there's more flexibility, and they just don't like catch a lot of attention too. And I think like people like Colton, who I don't know if he's gonna get some heat later, but I just feel like he's being like very open, and it's kind of playing like an aggressive, faithful game, and everyone's just kind of like, love it.
Yeah, I feel like in the past that's maybe has been seen as like people who are like that are seen as a threat. But people are just, at least at the moment. I guess
I just think they definitely have an advantage in the game. Because also, like, a lot of people probably don't know their history, that kind of thing. So, post-breakfast, we have some chit-chat. Portia's talking. And she literally is like saying like, yeah, I can't believe like someone is at the breakfast table and they're a traitor, and they're like, oh my God, Ian, I killed him last night. But I think she like missed a few like words in the sentence, so like it didn't come out super clearly, and like she just says like, yeah, Ian, he's the one I killed last night. But she was like trying to speak from the perspective of like, if I was a traitor at the table, but I'm like, girl, playing with fire.
I kind of heard it as like, or the way that I took it was that like I killed him in the sense of like, well, yeah, we put like a casket.
Oh, okay.
So that's
that
how
too.
I read it.
That too.
So then when they went on, so when Ron and Donna and whoever else said, they're like, can you believe what she said? It took me a second. I was like, what did she say? I'm like, because that's how I took it, as like, oh, like, we like almost like a collective a collective we, like,
oh my God him. And Ron is in that blue tracksuit,
so, which I love. Also, talk about fashion, so
cute. And he's so like cute. Oh, what did she say?
He gets really quiet, and
his eyes get big, and he's very much listening.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what she said?
This is when Colton clocks Donna, and it starts to, he's like, I'm scared to serenade the Swifties. And you know, I wonder like because he just is like seeing her as like not like assimilating very well in the castle, feeling nervous. And I feel like it's almost as if like we got plucked out of our own homes and was put into like the Traitors castle, and then we were the super traitors, and then like there's Nina like in a chair, like,
I mean, I already said I'm like, I cannot be a traitor.
And like, what's up with that girl Nina? She looks so nervous, and then the camera's on you and you're like
sweat stains like all over my shirt, like, all over my hair is sweating, like my bangs are stuck to my forehead. I'm like, what's up, guys?
And I feel like this is like the first traitor that people have been able to like sniff out, just because it's like She
Yeah.
literally looked so nervous.
Yeah.
And whereas
so just,
like
off,
with
yeah.
all these other reality TV stars that have like these like big egos, big personalities,
Yeah.
maybe even have an acting past, they don't act like the classic nervous traitor, but Donna is a little bit.
Donna has, yeah.
So for the second challenge, we have they're headed to the thrones.
Thrones, yes. These
So
chariots.
and we realize that Donna's also at this point getting close with Michael Rappaport and Ron Funches. And because of that, like Ron and Donna connection that we clocked earlier. So the throne challenge, they have 45 minutes, and I'm not giving you time. I'm not timing it. You have to keep the time, but you have 45 minutes, and essentially they're dragging 3 people in thrones, and the 3 people who in the game in the thrones will be safe from murder.
Will be shielded, yeah.
But as they're like running through the countryside and the forest with
There's
these
3
thrones,
different stops.
there's stops with opportunities to grab some money and grab some shields.
Exactly.
Oh my god! And then Alan and Lala get carried off.
So cute. They get carried off in their own throne.
And their own throne, and like the masked people, the little gimp people carry him off. And I'm like, period. Yes. Perfect.
And of course he's wearing like another amazing outfit. And what I want to bring up about his outfits, because obviously if we're talking about like fashion report, like obviously we're gonna be talking about Alan like every single time.
Yeah, his outfits
but what
are
I
so
love,
good.
I feel like this season they've really incorporated like his hair.
Yes.
In a very big way. Like they are dyeing this man's hair or spraying it like a different color for every outfit. I feel like last season we did have some fun with like the styling of it, like kind of curled, like a little like ooh, like this, or when it was just like a little point, like alfalfa style. Like, oh, so fun with his glasses. That was such a good look. But I feel like they're taking it again like a step even farther this season and like fully just like painting his hair a different color for every outfit. So just wanted to bring that up.
We get Candace, Tiffany, and Caroline to start off in the chairs. Yes. Our petite ladies, because people don't want to carry around big hulking men. And Tiffany's like, I can count time. Tiffany, I know you can.
Yeah, you can, girl.
And
spoiler alert, she does.
She does.
She's actually very good at
and
keeping them in time.
I don't think anybody else is trying to count time.
No.
Tiffany's like a woman with a task all the time. Really Love her. So while they like get to their stops, they start grabbing the money, they start grabbing shields, and the men are giving the shields to the women. Yes. To like be gentlemen.
Yeah, they're like,
our Stephen Coletti, he's like, my mom would be so disappointed in me.
Exactly. And like, I just think it's right. I just think it's like the right thing to do. And it's so funny us watching it because I feel like we're so, I don't know, maybe we've got like gamer mentality where we're like, nah.
No, absolutely not.
And here's another thing. Okay, and this was like another challenge thing that I was also like wondering about, where as soon as people found their tokens, exactly, they immediately used them. And I guess I was thinking, I'm like, like, could you
wait till the end?
Wait till the end. Like, if you find one early on, don't say anything. Just put it in your pocket.
Nina, you are underestimating yourself as a player in Traitors. You guys literally, we need Nina at the castle to be like, y'all, the rules do not state.
The rules are, I'm sorry. I think, you know what? I watch a lot of like, I love that British show Taskmaster.
Yeah.
That is all just like these fun little tasks, and the whole point of that show
is to think outside of the box.
Think outside the box. So I think because of that, I am just, when I look at these rules, that's why I keep bringing up the rules, because in Taskmaster, it's all about the task. Like, what does the task say? If it doesn't say it, or if it says like kind of worded a specific way, you can do anything else. So I think that's why I'm kind of like in that headspace right now.
I cannot wait to recap this season with you, because I feel like every challenger I'm going to be like, okay, let's we can both Taskmaster it.
Yeah.
To like
just have that filter on. If you're also like, I want to think of it different, just like think about that.
So yeah, you could have just like held onto that shield and at the very end been like, and get out.
Literally, like, you
get out of my throne.
You found the 2 tokens, the 2 shields that are here. Yeah, actually, I've been holding on to mine. Get the heck out of that chair.
That's so good. Yeah. I love that Mora got a shield. Got in her rightful throne. Yes. I just loved her on the throne. She got very sassy when she was sitting on that throne of hers. And then by the end, Colton takes Lisa Rinna's spot. Rob Roush gives Jam a token for like no reason, which I feel like if people were like,
if people were paying
attention, they would have been like,
oh, that's weird. Why would
that's
he do
weird.
that?
Like, is it maybe because he's not going to get killed?
Because also, I think that first stop, I think Lisa Rinna also, I think she found a token. And I think she gave it to Dorinda. Am I making that up? Or I think she gave it to somebody else. Which I also was like, are y'all paying attention? Like, who's giving away the tokens? Like,
yeah.
Hello. Anyway, yes. Yeah. And
so then Jam gets a token.
Oh my god!
And Jam. He like walks up to the thrones, and Mora's like, no, don't even look at me. Don't even. No. And he's like, and then he does end up taking Mora's throne, but like the moment he like puts his token in, Michael comes out of nowhere, and he's like, no
conversation. So we're not going to discuss it. Wait. So we're not even going to discuss it. It's like.
It's like it's Jam's token. He can do what he wants with it. It was like very confusing. Also, like, why didn't like Jam could have also just taken Colton's spot too? Like he could have. He's probably close with Colton though. I could see that.
I think it's also it goes back to this like weird like thing where I feel like people are reading the rules and taking them.
It's like Colton just got on the throne, so he has to stay on it.
Exactly, which I'm like. That's not what the rules say.
No, just take.
That's
you
not
can
what the
like
rules
if
say.
you don't want to like mess with these two.
Throne.
If you don't want to mess with these two scary women,
get with this guy.
Get Colton off.
Yeah. I guess that was too much like gay on gay violence. They didn't want to do.
Yeah. So we get back after. They like get the thrones to the end of the challenge, which like brings them literally like back to the castle. And Alan's talking about like, oh, you got this much in the prize pot and stuff. And Michael's like, what the hell? What the hell?
Yeah, he's so upset.
He's like, I thought we were going to have a conversation. And then this is where the Michael and Jam feud begins.
Yeah.
Which I will say, like, Jam's really good for a feud.
I believe it.
He can clap back.
Oh, I believe
100%. And I'm like, I'm enjoying this.
There's a hair salon in Puerto Rico. I believe it.
Yes. So this is like their post-challenge dinner time. They get their catering, their little catering dinners. People are like asking Donna like, oh, who do you think could be a traitor? And she's like very quiet.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want to name names because she's like afraid of like, if I name a name, maybe the wrong person will hear it. It's just trying to be very careful. But
I think it unfortunately does kind of like backfire on her.
Her being quiet strategy is making Monet suspicious and others suspicious. Yeah. We get another Portia-ism. She says that there are 4 traitors. There are 4 traitors.
Yes, she's just just chatting, eating with people, and she's like, well, there's gotta be 4 traitors,
right? Yeah, there's 4, right?
There's always 4, right? So it's gotta be 4.
And Ron's like, how do you know that? How do you know that?
How do you know that?
Ron's building his case.
Yes.
He's building his case against Portia. Yeah, I'm curious about these roundtables because I'm so used to Survivor and that you make all the decisions before you get to tribal council, and then at tribal council you kind of just do a lot of this and then you go vote. But like because we're by
choices are made
because we're like because it's like we're in like season like 50 now of Survivor, so it's like people are like no we're not leaving it up to tribal council. No, we make the decision before, we say blah 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 metaphors, and then we vote and we like stick to what we like said we were gonna do. Whereas at the round table I'm like, are people coming in with like
nothing,
with like
they're
numbers?
Literally, I'm telling you, people are coming in with nothing. They're like we said, they're hanging out, chit-chatting, not paying attention, not strategizing. So they really, I think so many of them are like, they're calling it listening to their gut, but we all know it's just like them being like, wait, what's going on? Oh,
and they literally like they have like a little bit of like strategic chit chat, but for the like who are we voting for, it appears by how they edit it, it's like it all happens at the round table. Yeah, which that is why I'm like so excited for like the evolution of Traitor strategy, because I'm just like, there's just so much with so many people, so many numbers. There's just so many like ways you can like take this game, and people are like just being like, oh, okay, round.
You said a name, that sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, he was convincing. Sure. Okay, I don't have anything else to go on. I'm like, okay.
So roundtable begins, and Natalie, our girl Natalie, is the first one to speak up because she's that type of lady. She's that type of strong woman.
Which
first
we
to
love
speak
her
up
for it, but I'm not gonna lie. I guess I always just get nervous on like who the first person is because I often sometimes, or at least maybe in past seasons, it feels like it puts a target on your back.
Well, guess who she says? She says Donna, who is actually a super traitor. So good job, Natalie. She says Donna's name and she's like, you're like kind of like a lone wolf out here. You're low hanging fruit. No one can back you up. And and she's like, or wait, no. Okay. So Natalie says Donna's name, and then Donna's response. Donna's like saying, oh, I'm not a traitor, and that's because I'm alone. I'm low-hanging fruit. No one here can back me up. And Natalie's like, just because you're low-hanging fruit doesn't mean you're a traitor.
Yeah, or doesn't mean you're not a traitor.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Podcasting for so long, you just start like missing like all the important words you need to say.
What are syllables? What are words? Doesn't matter. Yeah, that's why I'm here, babe. That's got you. I got you.
So Ron is like, I have 3 pieces of evidence.
Yes.
And so he does the Portia takedown. He starts with the Michael Rappaport misheard comment about him putting housewives in the grave. Like, that's weird that you just misheard it, but made it a whole thing. Your comment that literally said, I killed Ian. And then so many people at the table were like, what? What? She said what? He said, I killed Ian. And she's just like sitting there and just kind of like taking it in. And he said, and then you also like stated that there were 4 traitors. Yeah. And Portia needed her Real Housewives of Atlanta sister, Phaedra. Yeah. She needed Phaedra to like hold her hand in this moment. So good. Because when Dan came for Phaedra a couple seasons ago, she was ready. She was ready. Read him for filth. Housewife takedown. I was so proud of her. Yeah, Portia, because I've seen clips of her in Real Housewives of Atlanta, like she's not like a takedown queen. She's a lover. Like she's a lover. She's not a fighter. She's a lover. And she's like nice. And so she's like, oh my god, I probably misspoke. I'm sorry.
And she says, she's like, it's just me like being Portia, like just being silly. Like I'm
and it's just I was like I was just like kind of talking out loud and like thinking through things, and I probably just said it the wrong way, and I'm sorry, I misspoke.
And that's it. That's all.
But really, you got to be like, I'm not.
Like,
how dare you?
You miserable fuck.
Yes, you miserable fucks. How dare you call me a traitor? That is exactly what we needed from Portia. That would have been so funny. Candace even defends her, and it's like, guys, this is like kind of her thing. This is kind of like Portia. This is literally textbook Portia for you. And then Michael starts opening his mouth. God, and this is the thing, is like, as I said in the beginning of the podcast, that I do like the energy Michael is bringing, and his way of like almost creating like a hive mind moment.
Up, like we said, there's quite a few people that are just kind of, at least from what we've seen so far, just kind of hanging out. Exactly. So it is nice to have
and he
like
is
Michael,
not someone
waking
who's
people up.
He's waking people up, which I really like. But he just is going back into the like shield hashing out of it all.
Nothing to do about nothing.
And people are getting so annoyed with him for like distracting people. Yes. And maybe it's a traitorous thing. And he says the phrase like, when we got rid of Ian.
He did. And I mean,
everyone's
Laura
like,
was going in.
What?
She's like, what did you just say? Like, you just said that. What?
So we get to the votes. And so, yeah, and the way they like chicken scratch handwriting, it's so hard to write in chalk.
So hard.
And so it's like you see the most like ill-written names, and always a lot of like scratch throughs. I love seeing the scratch.
I love seeing the scratch throughs and like what name.
Or people like trying to like spell it correctly and like trying to like smudge out a letter. Yeah.
So many versions of people's names. Yeah.
And at this point, I'm just like so glad that our Rob C has not been targeted.
Yes.
When he's, kind of a mastermind, you could say, of the show and so many other shows in the reality TV world. So Donna gets 8 votes. Portia ends up getting 10 votes and is the final one out. And I think Michael gets like 4 or 5. But yeah, and Colton was the final vote.
Yeah, and he switched. He was like all talking about Donna and being like, I'm looking at Donna, Donna, that. And then at the end, at the round table,
he switched to Portia. And Mr. Rob C said he voted for Michael, and he said, you're either the boldest traitor in the house, or you're holding back the kind of discussions we need to have. Because I look forward to like Rob, Sister Nina's tell all, because I really want to hear like what the round table is like unedited, like what it actually is. And because these people, I feel like have like short attention spans, you know. And you can like distract people and like the conversation can like flow another way. And then you've like literally like lost the plot. Truly. Also Candace and Lisa, two housewife traitors, did not vote together.
Yeah.
So Lisa voted for Portia, and Candace afterwards was like, girl.
Yes. Which
you're coming after our housewives.
And I think maybe someone else mentioned
Caroline.
Caroline, yes.
Caroline is like, what are we doing?
Weird. And again, I'm like, Caroline, good. Pay attention. Like, that is weird. Like, why would she do that? Let's like, I'm like, oh, it's so close.
So Portia gets banished. She goes up to do her exit.
Yes.
And she's just like, I'm a faithful. And everyone's like, oh, shucks. Oh, shit.
Oh, well, I mean, Donna Kelsey is fully like, oh, darn. She literally just like stone cold, like really low, like, oh, dang it. I also, I'm like, that's weird.
That's weird.
That's weird. Oh
my God. Ron
is, I mean, when we obviously saw that like she was a faithful, I immediately was like, Ron is gonna tear himself
in his
to bits.
talking head,
he's
so in his confessional, he's like, I thought I had the evidence, but instead I sent a beautiful woman home. The delivery of this guy
is so good.
Good.
And speaking of delivery, I think the reason that he was able to galvanize so many people behind him is because he is such a like cheery, fun-loving, like kind of like funny voiced guy that when he got at that round table and got so serious, I think people saw that and were like, oh, okay, so he's like, we're taking him serious. Yeah, we're taking him seriously because it's like, whoa, okay.
But then Portia wasn't a faithful, and then his BFF Dawn ended up being a traitor. Ruh-roh.
Ron's in danger.
Ron's in danger.
Ron's a little bit of danger, but we're not there yet.
We're rooting for him. Yeah, we've got another week. Another week before that. So post round table. So Donna gets all these votes.
Yes.
And she's like trying to like stabilize herself, and she's like, I'm not worthy. I'm just fangirling.
Yeah, I guess trying to like play victim, trying to get people on her side.
I did the same thing to Paul McCartney at the Super Bowl.
It's like, girl.
And Kristen Kish is like, humble brag much. And I think like Donna, like she really is probably like, maybe she still is like having to pinch me of like where her life has like led. Because I'm like, you're actually like, Donna, you are in more elite circles
than anybody else in this cast.
You are with a top A list. Mm-hmm. And these are like, you know, my beloved CD, like
love them so
level
much.
C, level D, like reality TV stars.
Yeah.
But I do love someone who's like obsessed with the reality TV that it's like, no, this is what
This is where I'm nervous.
This is where I'm nervous. This is where I'm fangirling. Like I want to see like Donna in like the box seats at the games because I bet she's just like.
I mean, she is just like chit chatting with everybody.
Like I like feeling like super comfortable, cozy. She's got her cookies out. Exactly. Like it's going great, and then here she's just like a little bit. Then we learn that the traitors have a task tonight. They're going to murder in plain sight.
They're going to murder in plain sight. I love these. I love the murders in plain sight.
And
They're so much fun.
I want them to get more extreme every year because I'm ready for a season where someone gets caught. I'm ready. I mean,
I wasn't even nervous about this. I do think they like amp it up.
Oh, I think they're amping it up each time.
This one when it said like, oh, you have to
so there's a frame in the kitchen, and behind the frame is tarot cards of who is up for murder, and then the traitors have to choose one of the people from the tarot cards and then throw the tarot card in the fire.
In the breakfast room.
In the breakfast room. I think but then they just did it at the end of the night as people were walking up. That's when they threw it in the fire. So I feel like that was like an easy thing, honestly. Yeah. The hard part was opening up that frame in the kitchen because people
looking at the cards and being like that's what I got nervous about. Like, and I wonder how they filmed it because also the way they film it, this season is very cinematic. Yeah. I feel like the close-ups and the zooms and stuff, like the way that they zoom at we'll get to it, but like Rob does it. He's the one that goes in the frame and gets the cards, but the way it like zooms like almost like slow-mo at like all the cards, I was kind of like, how the heck did they film that? If you're like
trying to do it really
trying to do it
fast.
so sneakily, which he was doing. I mean, I was holding my breath. I was
Because
also
I would
oh my
say
God, oh my
like
God, oh my God.
if you see the filming of like Big Brother versus this, like Big Brother is like truly people like sequestered and
it's a Zoom camera.
Everyone is like just like whispering and Love Island is filmed kind of that way too. But no, this one is like a very interesting way it's shot. That's a good point. So it's like, how do we get the people out of the kitchen?
Yes.
And
which is full right now because obviously everyone's snacking.
If you're like anyone but Candace, you're like
cuckoo bananas.
You're like conga line. That's delusional.
That's crazy.
That's what a clown person would do.
Yeah.
And it's about to flop like Johnny Weir trying to get picked up by Rob Roush. It's about to flop on that level.
It's about to flop like him flopping into that water.
Him flopping in that water, Johnny. Sorry. But
Johnny, we love you.
We love you. But no. She says, I said this before. This is like one of my favorite quotes of her. She's like, oh, dang, I've already had a full glass of wine tonight. And now I got to get into bad bitch mode. She chugs a water. I'm like, there we go.
Here we go.
This
is an athlete. We're talking about other athletes. This is the true athlete right here.
Yeah, she's like, housewife mode. Unlock it.
Unlock it.
Then she goes into like the main living area and she's like, oh my God.
You know what we should do right now? We should do a conga line. Come on, everybody. Like she's on a cruise.
Yes, cruise director energy.
Yes.
And she gets every single person except a few key people from all these celebrities, all these walks of life, all these franchises. She had a bring the world together moment.
She really did.
Of the conga line.
Yeah.
And Rob, Sister Nino, he sees this conga line and he smells something stinky.
He says like I think the traitors are doing a murder in plain sight.
And this conga line, don't get in it.
Don't get in it. Tiffany, don't get in it.
Don't get in it.
There's something weird is gonna happen. Don't do it. And she listens and she's like, yeah, okay, I'll wait.
If only they were hanging back in the kitchen.
I know. I
they were hanging back by the fire.
Yeah.
So Rob and someone else is sitting in the kitchen. They're like, conga line. And they're like, you got it. And they jump in the conga line. Rob is at the back. Perfect. And he's like, nah, I'm not going to do this.
No, man.
I'm not doing this. That's Rob.
That is Rob.
That is Rob Roush. It's classic. He so fast. This is when I was like, oh, I kind of like him on the show.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying him.
But again, these are like his skills. Like
these are his
being sneaky and like
he darts into the kitchen, grabs the cards.
The cards.
Quickly looks at him. Got him. Puts him in a pocket, and then he's ready to find his fellow traitor. And so he goes into back into the living room bar area. He finds Lisa. And he's like, oh, have you played chess before? And she's like, no, I haven't. He's like, would you like to play some chess? Do you think Rob knows how to play chess?
Just by watching this episode, I do not. I don't think he knows. I think he knows as much as I do, which is exactly like, oh yeah, this is the king, this is the queen, this is the knight. But that's it.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I don't think he's even seen the Queen's Gambit. So maybe I know a little bit more than he does.
And we learn who the three people are up for murder.
Yeah.
This is when I screamed at the watch party.
When we were like,
this is when my swan song screech came out.
Yeah.
Because Monet Exchange is up for murder, Kristen Kish is up for murder, and Rob's sister Nino. No, because I really thought he might be the super traitor, and I was freaking so excited. And then at this point, I'm like, he's not. And it's Donna.
Yeah.
And it's Donna. And they're just playing this little hokey dokey chess thing. Terrell Lipinski for a moment
is actually sitting watching them. I think maybe just chilling. I don't know. Maybe she wants to learn some chess. Maybe she just wants to bask in the beauty that is Rob Roush.
Yeah.
Oh, but you can blame her.
What if the mute her thought bubble in her head was just doop boop 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 boop.
I mean,
boop, boop.
At the end of the day, that must have been just what it was. Because then she just stands up at some point and walks away. And then they can get to talking. The traitors can get to talking. And
when you say
scheming.
get to talking, they have a 30-second conversation.
Yeah.
They say, so Rob, see, yep. Mm-hmm.
So this one is right. I mean, it is pretty good. Rob is like pointing at the chess pieces, like, so this is Rob C.
Mm-hmm.
This is Monet, and this or which of these do you think I should move? I mean, it's pretty.
That's pretty good.
Sneaky. It is.
It's pretty good.
And he loves it.
And I love, like, honestly, like, traitors being set up in a castle, and you know, it just was like kind of perfect for the setting too, instead of them just like kind of huddling up in a corner like it was over like a sneaky chess game. And that wasn't even like set up, like no one told them to do that. I think that was just like really like Rob's idea, and so that was really fun. I just was hoping that they would like be rolling on the floor in agony at the idea of murdering Rob Sesternino. But they really seemed really like totally okay with that.
They seemed totally cool with it.
Totally cool with it. And Rob at this time he's in the kitchen and he tells Candace, I think there's a murder in plain sight happening.
Yep.
And Candace, the traitor, is like, oh for shit.
Conga,
he's so good.
The head of the Conga Death line of the Death Conga, excuse me. Right there, just listening to the whole thing. Yeah.
And I've been thinking about like the show, like why are they not trying to protect the gamers this season? Because they really have like let them out to the wolves.
They really have.
And this is something I just want us to think about in general, is it because, okay, like the question is like who are the true breakout stars of Traitors? And is it CBS game reality type of people? I feel like the breakout stars are like those. They're not the housewives. They're not the gamers. They're like the Dylan Efrons, the Gabby Wendy's.
Yeah.
Even like Phaedra, I feel like it was a breakout star. But I feel like people who are like, yeah, this is a strategic game and I'm about to be strategic. It's like, oh, we've seen this from them. We know they've got this. It's almost like when people are like surprisingly strategic. Peter, Bachelor.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder if the production wants the like really unexpected like traitor gods or the unexpected like faithful kings over like the
strategies,
the OG strategy people, and so they're kind of just like, but like try to survive, try because I feel like Danielle last season did an amazing job as a traitor, but like I think like the public didn't like I think people who knew her time on Big Brother really loved her, but I think people like being introduced to her for the first time, they were like, what is this? And then Dan Geeson too, I think people were a little like, yeah, Phaedra stomped on your little head.
They loved it.
And they loved it. So I'm like thinking if they're like just trying to like lift up these like other people. Anyway, that's a thought. And that's actually where we end
episode 2. That's right. We don't at the time we don't know who they put in the fire.
And this is when I want to pass out and go to bed.
Yeah.
But there's another episode.
And
we've got to recap this. So let's do episode 3. So episode 3 is titled Show Me Your Faces.
Show me your faces.
Show me your faces. I'm going to get a little bit situated.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm just noticing the socks.
Oh yeah, my pug socks.
Pug socks.
All right, nice and cozy. Another breakfast. Yum yum. Colton is impressing me with his thinking. He's doing a really good job. I love it when, like we were saying like literally just a minute ago, of like people who are not the classic gamers starting to think strategically, because you see so many others that are kind of like, hey,
like, and this is good. Oh, what about that?
Like he's like I know. He's like I switched my vote to Portia, but I don't know about Donna. I don't know about Donna.
Yeah. What I thought you were gonna say about Colton is like, I thought you were gonna say like, I've been really enjoying his outfits, because this is the episode I believe where he comes out in that Princess Di inspired sheep sweater, that it's red with all the white sheep and the little black sheep
Of course I didn't catch this.
Oh, girl, yeah, that's like a famous like Princess Diana like sweatshirt,
Like
that she wore.
specifically Princess Diana.
Yeah, that she wore. Well, because of course, like people, of course, it's like a cute sweater, but of course, people also read it as like, oh, like she feels like the black sheep of the royal family. Like it's a sweater that has like a lot of like deep context to it. So then seeing him wear it, I was like, oh, this is, and also cute. Also cute. It was like a fleece jacket like version of that sweatshirt. But oh yeah, clocked it. Our little princess. I was like, oh, my little prince. My little prince.
See, I'm telling you, the fashion in this show, it's
so good.
So
it's layered. It's
good.
layered, people. That's why, yeah, it's so fun.
So Candace arrives to breakfast and
Yeah.
she's literally like, I don't know who got killed.
Yeah, she's wearing her nasty little pillbox hat. I'm so sorry. I love her other one. But this one, I think it was like, I don't know, maybe it's like maybe it wasn't the right size for her or just situated on her head weird, but I just thought it looked like a little Debbie snack on her head with like a diamond right in front of it. I'm sorry, girl, you're so beautiful. Please don't come for me. I liked the rest of your outfit. Okay. But just that hat.
Statement hats are tricky.
They are
very tricky.
Yes. But I do love a show where we get to see a lot of them.
Yes, so much.
Traitors, so yeah.
No, one thing I do like about this, like this episode specifically, and like these first 3 episodes, is that the traitors don't know everything because there's this secret super traitor, so they're also wondering who that is. Candace didn't know who got killed,
which I
think so it's fun to see these traitors like also get surprised.
Yes, which I was also gonna say, yeah, that it's like her being worried and wondering like, who is it? What? I'm like, girl, use that to your advantage, exactly. So you don't know who's gonna walk through those doors, like.
Yeah.
Like,
and so everybody's coming in. We're literally praying.
I am using every manifestation power that I have in my body, just like it's emanating out of my body into the screen where we're watching this, hoping and praying that Rob C walks through that door.
I know, but
and alas,
he doesn't.
He does not.
He is killed. And yeah, I'm just upset I black out. But then I wake up.
It's a dark time at the watch
I
party.
will say though, like it is hard when I'm watching a show and I'm like, I am gunning for someone so intensely.
Hard.
I'm like loving it. I'm so rooting for this person. Like regardless of everyone else type of rooting for. That sometimes it makes it hard for me to like watch the show with like an open mind. So I feel like now because Rob C is dead, I'm going to be able to like recap the show with like more of like a like let's see everybody's options, let's see everybody's gameplay. Whereas like if Rob was still in the game, I'd be like, yeah, Rob. So he is dead, and we see him reading his letter.
Yeah,
and he was like, he's like, I knew it.
He saw the letter. He's like, I knew it. And he was like, well, how did they get me? How did they get me? They were I wasn't around anybody. Like, how did they get me? It's like,
it was different. It was different this season.
Sometimes
it was different.
It's different.
Candace, of all people, raises a glass to Rob, and she's like, he was nice and was very in tune. And then in Talking Head, she's like, yeah, I wanted him to die. I want you to die now.
She's so happy that
she's so happy. And now there's only one Rob in the castle.
Yeah.
It's so Rob we also know very well. I feel like I don't know how many people watching have watched that Love Island season. We have. So we are your Rob Roush experts,
exactly.
Y'all.
Come on over to the dark side. Actually the bright side, Love Island, Sunny. So yeah, come on over here. Like, we got you. If you're wondering how this man ticks, we've got you. Yeah. Oh, I did also want to bring up another fashion thing, since we're talking about like hats and brooches. I also enjoyed, but also was like, what's going on here? Mora's hat, she comes in with like a cute little bob all of a sudden.
Yes.
And a beret, and it also looks like she just stuck a brooch like right in front of her beret. So it was one of those things where I'm like, almost there. I'm like, what is this random like brooch you got on? So anyway, it was just these similarities. I don't know. These are the things that pop out to me.
The Michael Rappaport and Jam Jam feud
continues.
It continues. Y'all. Michael says he's full of doo-doo, traitor do.
Yeah, that's a grown man. That's a grown ass man saying that.
I'm laughing. Sue me.
You like
Sue me. I'm just like,
when I feel like Jam Jam is not really fighting back. He's just kind of like rolling his eyes at the moment.
everyone's so annoyed with him.
Yeah.
I get it, but Traitor do. Yeah, and my car report says, hey, I am like where I come from. It's like what you like either play basketball, whatever, but it's
or
like
you're a shit talker,
or you're a crap trash talker.
Yeah,
he's trying not to swear. Oh, bless him. And he's like, I'm just not, but I'm not trying to offend anyone. We'll see about that.
Okay, sure.
Alan comes in,
and he is wearing this wild, like when we see him coming in, it's very much like a very bright yellow.
Oh, he looks like a flame.
Yes, I think someone even says like, oh, the phoenix rising from the ashes. He definitely looks like that. And as you get closer to his clothing, I was trying to figure out what material it could possibly be. It looks so wild. It doesn't even look like fabric. It looks like some sort of like almost like putty. And to me, I wrote this down, it looks like he's wearing like melted Velveeta cheese. That is what it looks like to me.
That is, I'm not gonna be able to unsee that.
Yeah, I can't do with that either. Like I thought of Velveeta cheese, like I thought one of their commercials, and I'm like, that's exactly what he looks like.
Made you hungry?
I wish it maybe.
Well, honestly,
we were cheese, girl.
God,
how much snacks we were eating? We were cheese.
Ate so much cheese last night. Anyway.
It was wonderful and horrible all at the same time. Not like this outfit, which was, while it looks, I know I just said it looks like melted Velveeta cheese, I do think it's like stunning.
Yeah, it's stunning. He says Rob has become worm food. Damn.
God, my heart.
Damn.
Girl.
Damn. And he makes some hints about the murder in plain sight. He got burned beneath your noses, but no one picks up on it. Mm-hmm. No one even knows how our Rob got killed. And so now he announces that there's going to be a roundtable before the mission. I'm excited. I'm excited about this. I wonder if everyone's like, yeah, Donna's the traitor, and production's like, let's
get her out.
Let's do this.
Yeah. Like I said, maybe like let's get her out on a high note.
Yeah.
For her, like, for her like public image.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe personal. I don't know. But yeah. So yes, they go to the round table.
Yeah, and we just hear all this like Donna chitter chatter. She like comes in a room, hears all these shushes. Mm-hmm. So we get to the round table, and there's some chatter too about like, do we trust Ron? Because he targeted Portia, and that was incorrect, and he's BFF with Donna. That's right. Donna tries to defend herself, and honestly, I don't really know Donna as a person, because like I do think she ended on a high note, and I think she was a good sport, but like she seemed almost like near tears.
That's true. We did talk about that while we were watching it, where like she seems actually like she's really not having fun. Like she actually seems very uncomfortable.
Yeah,
and we were kind of like, is that strategy? But we were like, no, it kind of seemed real. Like, she just seemed very uncomfortable.
Yeah. But I think like she's still like this whole show was a pinch me moment for her. Yeah. And I hope that's like how she feels about it still. Yeah. And Tiffany, I thought I wanted to kind of bring up two things. I love how Colton said, I want to give Donna the opportunity to talk. He said, guys, yes. But I love that idea of like, you're not targeting someone, but you feel like, oh, if I just kind of force them to talk, they're about to like,
they're gonna tell on themselves.
Yeah, they're gonna just make themselves seem more suspicious just by their body language, the words they use. So I'm like, ooh, I love that. I love what Colton did. And then Tiffany also goes, well, Donna, who do you suspect? As in like forcing her to name someone and seeing like who the person will name. So it's also like, I think if a traitor's trying to get you off their traitor scent, like what name do they end up saying? Mm-hmm. She says Michael. Mm-hmm. And this is when he like loses the plot.
Yeah.
I'm a faithful.
I'm a faithful. The most faithful, the most gorgeous, the hottest, the most good looking, the dopest, funniest, faithful ever, faithful.
If you're traitor and you know it, clap your hands. If you're traitor and you know it, clap your hands. Seriously, it's he just needs like it's like
he's a showman. He
just needs to like pivot like 30 degrees. Yes. And it's like gold, baby.
Yes. That's so funny. It truly, if he was just like facing in just like a slightly other part of the table.
Yeah, I'm gonna, or
He would
just like
be-
a slightly different like perspective of thinking, but bringing
Yeah.
that same like shit talking energy.
Because when he starts doing the when you're happy and you know it, everybody's so pissed. At
Everyone
him.
is so
no one's like listening.
over it.
Yeah.
I wonder how long Mr. Michael's gonna last in the house.
I know, but he's a good. He's good.
Traitor
Shield. He's a good Traitor
Yep.
Shield. So, I don't think they're gonna murder him anytime soon. But banished, who knows? We'll see. But
So
yeah.
everyone votes for Donna.
Yeah.
Even with the Michael theatrics.
Mhm.
Except for Donna does vote for Michael.
Mhm.
And Michael votes for Jam Jam. And then
yeah, and even Jam Jam voted for Donna because there was like a back and forth between them. So right, we were kind of thinking like, oh, is it just gonna, again, like you're at the round table, you get like angry, you might want to like do like an emotional vote, but no, even Jam Jam was like, Miss Donna.
It's Donna. It's Donna.
Miss Donna.
It's Donna.
you.
It's you. So Donna goes up to the podium. And she's just like being very like sweet and fun. And,
Yeah.
and Nina told it well earlier, but she said on that note, I'm gonna go.
But
You got yourself a traitor.
A traitor. Good job, everybody. And everyone jumps up and
Even the traitors are
screams.
shocked.
Yeah. Yes, because they don't know. They don't know that she's a traitor. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think overall the role of the secret traitor, meh.
It was kind of mad this season. I think if it was maybe another player.
Well, I think
Maybe
just
another-
it's like it leaves this like key person that has literally so much power.
Mhm.
Like we don't even like they don't get any screen time. We don't get into their head.
Yeah.
I just felt like yeah, it was just I also felt like okay, Donna with like her role of kind of being like the house mom, entering the castle, like being like the general audience, and then we've got like Candace, Lisa, and Rob. It just felt like the whole like traitor plan felt one note.
Yeah.
Felt very like
Yeah,
flat, just
you're
kind of
right.
like we've got one goal and it's to get out who we think is a strategic threat.
Beep bop boop. That's it.
Beep bop boop, that's it. And I'm like, I want a
Case
little
closed.
like flavor. I want a little spice. I want a little this,
Some
a little that.
complexity, some
a little
layers.
Yeah, a little quid pro quo. And so
Yeah.
I'm hoping we can get a recruitment maybe next week or something like that. Because I think
Ooh.
even putting like Mora, who would be kind of like friends with all them, I think she would
Mhm.
add maybe some spice.
I think so too.
And maybe add some like different opinions and stuff.
Yeah.
Or hell, get
Some
Tiffany.
talk back. I think
Oh,
she would-
or get Tiffany in there.
Oh, Tiffany.
Tiffany, I would love for you to be in there. Natalie,
Natalie.
even Jam Jam.
Yeah.
Hell, I'm happy. Monet.
Well, you know me. I'm voting for my hot girls.
Yeah.
My Tiffany, my Natalie's. I'm like, my Moras. I'm like, yeah. Put one of them. Put one of them on.
Kristen Kish.
Kristen Kitsch, girl. Well, Kristen's in trouble.
Oh,
Now we gotta get. So they just did they did the round table.
Yeah.
They got Donna Kelsey out. Everyone's in good spirits, but hold on to those good spirits because it's about to get. You need to couple up
Yes.
because there's a challenge. Oh, you thought it was done? No. Oh no. There's the rest of the
and
day.
and the task is pair up with the person you trust the most.
Yes.
And it's definitely like a classroom moment.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Taking me back. When
I-
everyone's just like yeah, like looking, and I was like, oh, we're good.
Yeah.
And I noticed that Tara Lipinski and Johnny Weir, a classic
Staying
duo,
apart. Yes.
are not together.
Yes, they're sticking to their original plan of like kind of like staying low as far as like how close they are. They're having a secret alliance, if you will. Which I do wonder. I'm like, how secret is it? But I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe people really don't watch the
And
Olympics here.
Tara joins up with Candace, and
Mhm.
Candace shares she will never kill Tara because
What was it again?
it was
because they share her curling wand.
Yeah.
her hair. Her hair
Candace
curler,
like
yes.
her hair curler like died or she
Yes.
forgot it and she's borrowing Tara's.
That's right. Which I think is a great reason.
That I was like, this is great.
They both do have gorgeous like curls. What is it, like barreled curls? So I get that. I would be the same.
So we get lots of pairing up, but one person's left alone.
Ron.
Ron.
Sweet Ron.
Because he was Donna's homie.
Yeah. So he's feeling so dejected. It's actually very sad. I don't know if I've felt sad about someone feeling so like out of the loop. I feel like maybe in the past I felt like, of course, like, oh gosh, this person's in trouble. Like, oh, let's like, I hope they're gonna be okay. But Ron is just like, you can just really feel that he feels so dejected.
And Michael's like, no, switch with me.
But then he doesn't.
I don't know. I think
Or do
Ron
you
is
think
like,
I don't want to be with Michael.
I think it actually showed like, I think Michael like definitely like, I think he probably does have like a nice side. He just has has his
especially to other comedians,
people in the industry, baby. Like this is they're doing bits left and right.
But no, you think Ron was like, no, I made my bed, I have to lie in it. Like, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we get to the third challenge. As we said, everyone's in pairs, and we arrive into this field, and the cages.
There's cages, y'all.
There's cages. Alan in his all orange Velveeta look is there. And he says that Ron is automatically up for murder.
Yeah, because he doesn't have a partner.
Because he has no partner.
So he's automatically in the cage.
And so between these pairs, one person is put in a cage, and then the other person has to like kind of do the challenge.
And they don't know, and Alan doesn't say what the challenge is. It just says they do the challenge.
And if like the person like completes the challenge, then they'll be released from the cage and they won't be up for murder. Yeah. But if they don't complete the challenge, then they will be up for murder. So we get all these people getting into the cages, and they start carrying the cage people off. And I thought Jam Jam looked like a little bear.
Oh my God.
In his cage.
Oh my God, a sad little bear, like a sad little dancing bear in the circus.
Yeah, I was like, you are so cute.
He is so cute.
So they get to this like marsh. And it's essentially a race to save their lives. And they have like, I don't know, like 10 minutes. It's quick. Yeah. Everyone has to run in this marsh and grab like skulls. And then they have to stack the skulls. It felt very like Yellow Jackets to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, my note says, what if someone starts running on all fours? Like they're an animal, like they're a beast. Animal.
Yeah. Like it just like overtakes them. Yeah. And of course, I like I said earlier, I hear this challenge and I'm like, oh, so Rob's gonna be great.
Yes, and Maura, Team Love Island.
Yeah.
Maura and Rob, great pairing, and she's like,
really fun.
She's in the cage. She's like, save me, darling, and he does
it, and he does it. I think he's one of the first.
He's the first one to like win it. Yeah, exactly. The person who struggled the most, though.
Johnny.
Our
sweet boy Johnny.
He's like,
he never even made it back to the cage.
He's like, I'm struggling in Scotland. He's like, it's gross out here. This is not my like cup of tea.
No.
And so they have to like stack these skulls.
Yeah, which I did. I was like, I guess I didn't realize that part of the challenge when they said stack. I really don't know what I thought. But then it was like, oh no, it's
not like Jenga
real
style.
And you do just have to like figure it out. Like, yeah, or like even like Survivor. It's like, okay, you got to stack this up and just kind of like make it work. I guess I thought it was going to be like up against something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was difficult. It looked difficult.
Monet's stack was so precise.
Yes.
It was definitely like I've been on Drag Queen or Drag Race. I like
Under Pressure. It was one of those things where I'm like, okay, who are the people in these competition shows that are like work really well under pressure? And like we said, yes, Monet, it works so good under pressure. So she was great. And then she got Natalie out. Am I right?
So Monet and Natalie were paired up together. So Monet saved Natalie. Rob saves Maura, and Tara saves Candace.
Yeah.
And then the people up for murder are Caroline Stanbury, Eric Nam, Kristen Kish, Lisa Rinna, and Ron Fuchs.
Yeah. And then I was thinking while we were watching this, I did like that Mark and Kristen.
I guess Tiffany saved Michael too. I didn't put that.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
So I did like because I think we called the pairing of Mark and Kristen like working together, and are we thinking that they could
Mark
be like
Ballas, yes, Kristen Kish, because they're just like very hardworking industry people,
and kind of quiet, maybe like a little serious, but like cool, like cool, like creative, like artsy kids,
Yes.
So I'm like, oh, that'd be such a good pair. So when we saw them together, we're like, oh, this is perfect. But then unfortunately, yes, the tower. Mark just like wasn't getting it, and I understand, boo boo. I understand it looked hard,
But Kristen
but
Kish
I'm
would have
not
been
gonna
so
lie.
good at it.
Kristen, you could tell, was like losing her mind, because if there's, I truly was thinking, I'm like, if anybody,
A top chef.
like who has the steadiest hands in this whole cast, it's gonna be a top chef, and like she would have killed this.
Like
test.
out
I'm
of the
sorry. She
cast, if
would've.
I fell and needed stitches, I'd be like, bring me Kish.
Like out of all the people in the cages that were like obviously upset that they were up for murder, I saw her, and she didn't say anything like to Mark, like she didn't say anything mean, but I could just tell. I mean, she fully like got her hoodie all over her, because I bet inside I'm like, she is seething.
Yeah.
Not necessarily at Mark, just like at the challenge, where she was like, she I just know she knows in her bones that she would have like killed this challenge.
Yeah.
So like that was tough. And then Colton was actually one of the first people to get all the skulls, to find like the 10 skulls, but he was shaking like a leaf in a tornado. It was wild. Like this beautiful big man.
Yeah.
Like sometimes brawn is
it doesn't get you there.
It doesn't get you there. Sorry. Oh yeah.
So we learned that they have to be like tied up to a tree and like left out in the marsh, and everyone else gets to go home. Colton finds it weird that in the Tiffany and Michael pairing is weird, and that Tiffany was the one doing the challenge and not Michael. And he's like, wow, she really likes control. I'm like, she does.
Yeah, she does.
Got a problem with, and
if you're faithful, I would see it as like, I mean, of course, I'm like on Tiffany's side. How would I be if I was in the game? But yeah, if you're faithful, of course, you want to control as much as you can.
Yeah, and like not be up for murder. Yeah. And this is when like they're doing some like chatter. After the game, Tiffany throws out Jam's name because she's thinking like, oh, who's going after gamers? Probably another gamer. Yeah. And I think she's been sensing that, is Jam really on our side? Yeah. Which she's not correct in the sense of like Jam's not a traitor, but I thought it was interesting.
I mean, Rob C felt that, that's what Rob C felt.
And Tiffany is acting close with Michael and all, because she's actually close with him. But she's thinking if he's a traitor and she's like the only person kind of like putting up with him in the castle, he'll probably keep her safe. Exactly. She's like, keep your enemies closer. Exactly. And she starts doing her whisper counting. Yes. And I'm like, so good, girl. So good. Whip them. Whip up the votes. Yeah. But Colton has
somebody that's played chess. That's somebody that has played chess,
Yes. But Colton has a hairy eyeball on her. Yeah. And and so we are worried for our girl Tiffany possibly. Yeah. But I really need her to survive another week, because I want to see her go deep. It's like we didn't get to see Rob C, Ian Terry, etc. So I'm like, Tiffany or Natalie, but I didn't see Natalie as much. I feel like in the last 3 episodes with like her strategy, I feel like I was more focused on Tiffany. So I would really like to see Tiffany go farther into the season. Then we get into the turret. Yes, you do. Candace and Rob take off their robes. They're like, yes. Woo. Rob's like, we are cooking.
Yes, we are.
We're having a lot of fun together.
That's the most fun we've seen Rob have ever.
Rob is like, I like this game. Yeah. He's enjoying himself. Yeah. And they discuss the Rob C death, and like that was such a good call. Meh. And like catching Donna as the traitor. Yes. And they're like, okay, so now it's just like up to us. Yeah. We can choose who we want to murder, and they get to choose from those people that are tied to trees outside. So they're like, okay, if we kill Ron, that would just be more confusion. Yeah. Caroline Stanbury, she would be like, it would be targeting a housewife, but we've killed so many gamers, maybe that would like even things out and get the like true, like the scent off of us. Eric has been up for murders, I feel like a couple times now. But they're like, he's random, he's not a threat. Yeah. And Kristen,
but that's true. I don't think he would ever be banished. I mean, at this point, I guess.
At this point, that's true.
Yeah. But and then Kristen.
And then Kristen, and they're like, she's very smart, and they do see her as a threat. Yeah. And Candace says, we have 4 faithfuls tied to trees. Any of them would be the most delicious. And I just think like the level of strategy that they're thinking is like, any of them would be good. Yeah, because I think you just get into this like top dog energy a little bit, like all these people are beneath us and we can just take out whoever we want. And I just don't think like amongst the 3 of them there's like really like deep
Now when
conversations
which
happening.
again, my mind goes back to last season where we had someone like Boston Rob who was in the turret talking like, we need to be thinking 3 kills ahead.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Carolyn, nothing was going her way, but she was like bringing up valid points too.
Yeah.
And they're just like, it is like almost like the most like functional relationship I've ever seen.
It is.
Amongst 3 people, because they're just like having a great time and agree with each other.
Yeah, and they're just going like eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah.
It seems
like, yes. So we get to where it's going to be a murder like in front of everybody. Face-to-face murder. They're the traitors are tied blindfolded to trees.
And they've got
so good.
And they've got like a helper there with an axe as if it's like they're about to get beheaded.
I fucking love this show.
Also, I love this show, and can I just say, like, I don't want to be on Traitors in the sense that, well, I don't want to be a traitor, and also I don't think I'll ever get to the fame level of actually being on Traitors, but I do want to be on Traitors in the sense that I want to be one of the masked people. I want to be one of the clowns. I want to be silly with like a little balloon. Like,
oh my god, yes. Where can we try out for that?
Where can we try out? Do I just have to be like? Is it all just local hires? Tell me. Like, do
you want some like Traitors podcasters to be like?
Please,
you never even have to show us on screen. I don't care.
You really, really don't. Or like oh gosh, what was it, that challenge where it's like it's like all the people sitting in the church, they're still wearing gold masks, but they just have like slightly different like accessories. Remember, they had to like like they had to find the woman with like the moon necklace or the man wearing the watch or something like that. Like just like those things.
There was all those like doors and they had to choose between the doors.
Yes,
and then the psycho clowns come out and kill you. Like,
I would kill with that long needle.
Yes,
popping the balloons. Allison, I want to be that so bad. Hi, casting.
What if that is like your like it's like, what do you want to be when you grow up?
That
I'm
gonna be an extra on Traitors.
What is your resolution for like 2026? That
I put on my vision board. I have just one of those gold faced masked people and a clown
and a psycho clown.
So okay,
who's having the most fun? Not the traitors. It's the gimps.
It's the gimps. Yeah, it's the person holding the axe in the middle of the woods.
So I love this. They give their pleas.
Yes.
Oh my god. Pleas. So did you write them down?
I didn't. I'm sorry. I
wrote them down. I just was gonna like give you the chance to say some of them if you had them written down. Well, I'll say them myself.
Yes.
So Eric says like, I'm cute, I'm smiley, but I'm really useful. Mm-hmm. And if you kill me, I'm gonna haunt you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, which is like that. It was giving like The Ring. It was giving spooky.
Yes. Kristen, Kish.
Kristen, here we go.
I don't beg. Whatever is out of my control, I'm not concerned with. You've already made your decision.
Queen. That's a top right there. That's a top.
I don't beg.
Because others beg, girl.
Others are begging
while she's like tied up. While she's actually like tied up and blindfolded, I'm like, this is hot.
Caroline, I'm the least of your problems. And Ron, you better kill me now, because if you don't, you will regret it. Show me your faces.
Show me your
faces. Thank you.
Ron, oh my god.
Thank you so much, Ron.
Thank you. Thank you for clocking in. Thank you for being in Traitors.
He's like, I'm a comedian and I'm being put to work.
Exactly.
I'm tied up to a tree in the middle of Scotland in the middle of the night. I'm gonna scream my head off.
We'll talk about like, oh, what do we want to? What different pivot do we want to see from people? I'm like, I'm seeing a different side of Ron in this show, and it's fun. Like we're seeing your funny side, your cute, lovable side. We're seeing your like
dejected side.
We're seeing your like focused, like traitor finder, side, and we're seeing your angry side.
Yeah. Screaming for your life side.
Yeah, we get it.
So we will see who they take out. I would say it's
That was
probably
the end of the episode. Yeah, a cliffhanger.
the end of the episode until next week. Oh my
Mhm.
god, 3 episodes. Huh. And then next week is 2 episodes, a little less, but
Mhm.
like please,
For the love of God,
we are ready for
please.
1 episode a week. I know, revolutionary concept, 1 episode a week.
Yeah.
We love that. We love that.
We love appointment television.
Yes,
Please.
please. So I think amongst these, I think between Kristen and Caroline.
Yes.
So Caroline would
so
like
as well.
kill a housewife and maybe like throw people off and
Mhm.
like, you know, lower the like housewife threat level. But I'm like, but if you're like housewives are like banding together and Caroline's voting with you and like, you know, you can get in Caroline's ear and she'll work with you,
Yeah.
then I bet it's gonna be
Kristen.
Miss I Don't Beg.
Yeah, I think it might be Kristen. It would be, the worst decision I think would be Ron, because exactly, so many people are focused on Ron at the moment.
Yes, with his Donna connections.
It would be such a bad choice to get him out, because then people are gonna be like sniffing around, like, oh, that was wrong. Okay, start from scratch. Let's sniff around.
Yeah, so I think like
areas.
next week it's gonna be like Ron, Jam, Tiffany as possible. And maybe Michael too, as possible like traitor banishment suspicions. But yeah, I can't wait for next week.
I can't wait.
And thank you guys so much for
Yes,
joining us
thank
on this
you.
recap. Also joining us like as we like kind of talk through those like big questions.
Mhm.
So if you have like a different opinion, a different take, if you saw
Yeah.
something in a way that we didn't see it,
Yeah.
leave a comment. We want to know like your
I wanna
opinions
know.
on the show.
Mhm.
We love the show. You love the show. Like, let's talk about it and like get into it in the comments. So if you want to know like when we're dropping our shows and like our schedule, because we're
Mhm.
also recapping Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and Vanderpump Rules, subscribe to us, follow
Yeah,
us.
come
That's
on.
when you'll know like what's dropping and everything. So thank you so much for the support, especially like all of our new support. Really, like it's been a really fun week. We love
been
doing
very
those
sweet.
profiles. Also, yeah, if there's anyone in the castle that you're like, wait, this person's like really funny, really cool, like what is their deal? We have done in-depth profiles on
Yes, we
every single cast member, and it's
Mhm.
us two talking about each of them. So if you enjoy us
The
two
chat.
talking, the chat, the banter, like we did that for 24 straight videos of all of
Yes, we
the
did.
all of the Traitors
Yeah,
cast.
our friends and family miss us. Okay.
Yep,
You
I
hear
want to
me?
like go
They
home
miss
to my
us.
my family of
Yeah.
dogs and husband and be like, I'm back.
Hi,
back.
remember me? This is what I look like. I wonder if they remember how I feel.
Traitors took over my life. And now next week we just have 2 episodes to recap. It's
Yeah.
MBD, no big deal.
Yeah, no big deal.
No big deal. But
Well.
anyway, so much fun and so much love. And thank you for tuning in to Chaotic Good.
See ya.